I got some important information for y'all. There's no better place to win cash while watching sports than PrizePicks. Football season is here and basketball season is here, so there's absolutely no better time to join. It's super easy to use. To create a lineup, all you got to do, select a few player stats, pick more or less. That's literally it. PrizePicks is available in more than 40 states, including California, Texas, my home state, and Georgia. But my favorite thing, PrizePicks is going to give you $50 in lineups when you make your first $5 lineup. What's that mean? Win or lose, you get $50 in lineups for free. Just download the app and use promo code Speakeasy today. $5 gets you $50 in lineups. PrizePicks. It's good to be right.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome into the Speakeasy, sophisticated sports talk with the best in the game, and also LaShawn McCoy. Look, ladies and gentlemen, we have had such a great day here on Sunday. I am smiling from ear to ear. In Philadelphia, y'all need to go shoot some layups. It's baseball season. A month from tomorrow, pitchers and catchers report. Maybe y'all will have a team to root for that can win a championship, because it damn sure ain't the freaking Eagles, okay? Because they gone. Cancun, you right there, next to us, okay? Goodness gracious, I'm so excited for this show. This is going to be one of the best shows that we've ever had in the history of Speakeasy. Look, I'm your host, Kieran Anthony Hickey Simple, full government, and I don't care. I'm joined here with the creator of this show, a man laughing hysterically because his 49ers got it done today. Emmanuel Acho in the building. How we doing today?
Beautiful people, you could be watching any other show. You could be doing anything, but if you were, you'd be taking an L at life right now. Congratulations for being here. Make it a good time. Care Bear, keep it pushing.
Speaking of taking an L at life, this man is the all-time leading rusher for a team that took a giant L today out there on that football field. Lost to an NFC rivals. Backups out there today. LaShawn McCoy, he's in the building. What's up, man?
Happy to be here, guys.
Yeah. Are you happy?
It's crazy, man. I've never seen such loser behavior, yo.
Nah, it's okay. You saw the loser behavior today against the 49ers. Also joining us here in the Speakeasy, we have Social Trey in the building. How we doing today?
I'm feeling good. I'm just an innocent bystander. I'm happy to be here. My team been bouncing in the playoffs, so, I'm just watch y'all have at it today.
Oh, my goodness.
Trey, you got a mic today. I like that, my brother.
Oh, yeah, I'm back on the mic, though. You can kick me out the chair, but you can't kick me out the chat. I'm here.
Bang Bang Niner Gang. That's what happened today. Some people in the super chats were saying I was gonna be Bang Bang Niner Gang today. You know what? I am. I should have brought a 49ers jersey. That's what I should have brought.
That would have been nasty.
We have a lot to talk about today, but we also have to celebrate a little bit here as well. We brought in some Gran Coramino tequila in the building. We did, because we know Shady's gonna need to pour up tonight. So I just gotta get I gotta get everything started. It's gonna be a
long day for my dog 2-5.
Yeah.
Let's pour. You don't use the Eagles bottle.
Oh yeah, we pouring up the Eagles pack.
Oh well.
No, I want this one, man.
Oh, you want that one? Okay, I got you.
Go
I might
ahead,
have to take
bro.
a shot of that one
Go
right
ahead,
there.
bro.
Let's see.
Go ahead and
pour him up right now.
It's gonna be a long night in the Speakeasy.
It absolutely
people.
will be.
It's gonna be a long night in the Speakeasy. Trey, they already got super chats popping off. You can only pick one. You can only pick one while Care Bear is pouring up.
Okay.
You can only pick one super chat to get this whole show popping and set the tone for the show. Social Trey, what is the super chat to start the show, sir?
Here we go. X-Men 095 sent a $50 super chat.
What'd he say?
It said we hunted with Glock Purdy's.
Oh!
We was hunting with them Glock Purdy's.
Come on now.
Wait, time out.
Come on now.
No, that's a crazy bar. That's a hell of a start. That's a hell of a start.
Can we just talk real quick?
Okay, talk to me.
Yo, why the big dude is so hyped? Like his team wasn't even there. You know what I mean? Like, okay, we lost, cool, and I ain't mad about it. But why he so excited? Like, that's weird.
Why is Shady questioning why I'm excited? He just mentioned the quarterback. He said Mac Jones should be starting over, right? You just lost to Mac Jones' backup in the playoffs?
I never said that.
I don't know. Go ahead.
Glock Purdy?
They said, so X-Men 095 said, we hunted with Glock Purdy's. And to be honest, the Glock jammed for a minute.
You did?
But we fixed the jam and still caught us a bird.
Yeah, he
Come on now.
Hashtag bang bang. Shady, what happened to we blowing them out?
Yeah, what happened?
I screenshotted that part for safekeeping.
Yeah.
I didn't say blow up. I said we was going to dominate him, though. That's what I said.
Okay.
All right, now we split
Now we're using that split word.
Yeah,
We're going to dominate.
No, we lost. I can't. Hey, listen. I'm going to be honest with you, man. It was a bad night. I lost a lot of A lot of money.
Yeah, I can imagine.
I got Frank Gore. I got everybody that's blowing me up. So we lost. Good luck to the Niners. They earned it, right? Hopefully they get to the Super Bowl and win one. But they did what they had to do. Kyle Shanahan, I gotta give you a lot of respect.
We'll get there. Hold on, Shady.
I'm just giving him a lot.
We got a long show.
Glock Purdy,
Purdy.
Even though it jammed for a while.
It did jam.
It did jam. Right? But eventually turned on. That CMC, that thing still worked.
Yep.
Right? That little thing right there still worked.
Facts.
Good game, though. Good game. And Robert Saleh.
Yeah.
A lot of respect to you, dog.
Care Bear, kick it off, G.
Look, man. We got to talk about this Eagles and 49ers game. They ended up losing this game.
Why you got a Phillies jersey on, though? Before we start.
Because it's baseball season for y'all. I'm celebrating. It's a start of something new. It's a start of something new for y'all, man.
I've never met somebody into sports.
Look.
That got so many jerseys.
What's wrong with that? I can't be a fan of sports?
I mean, not really. We work in sports like we can't just be fans and all that.
Oh, no. That's the difference between you and me. I'm a fan. I enjoy being a fan. It's a good time being a fan over here.
I've never met that many fans.
Days like today, I can celebrate, man. I can get my sip of Grand Coramino tequila, and I can have a great time. So look, let's talk about what we got going on here today. AJ Brown had a bunch of drops out there on the football field today as they lost to the 49ers and went home to Cancun. There was a tweet from Jim Kempinski. He said AJ Brown just went around to a bunch of teammates in the locker room, hugged them, and then bounced. Did not do any media whatsoever.
That's right.
Fellas.
That's right.
Who do you guys blame for the Eagles' loss here today?
2-5.
I'm taking my shot still.
All right, I'm going to kick it off then. The Eagles' offense was incompetent. And we got to be real honest about two people. We got to be honest about Kevin Patullo. We got to be honest about Nick Sirianni. And I'll apologize, three people. AJ Brown, for as talented as you are, and AJ Brown, for as much controversy as you caused this season, intentionally and unintentionally, you cannot come out in the biggest game of the year and have pivotal drops that your team has to save you from. It's 3rd and 5. You whoop Debo off the line, and then it goes in between your hands. So much so that Dallas Goedert has to come in and save the day. AJ Brown, on a on a go route, you have to come up with that grab. If you can touch it, you can catch it, and you touched it with 8 fingers. AJ Brown, given how talented you are and given how much dust you kicked up throughout the course of the season, you have to show up in the biggest moments. So AJ, first person I'm looking at is you, because you're capable. Second person I'm looking at is Kevin Patullo. Because Kevin Patullo, how in the world on the last play of the game do you call all verts out of a 2x2 formation, the most basic call out of the most basic formation with the most basic pre-snap movement, and you expect to win? How you let that happen? And then lastly, Jalen Hurts. I just need you to be more special. Like you're running out of clean pockets. Offensive line is injured. Did you hear them after the game? Left guard, he's talking about number 69, Landon Dickerson. He's like, bro, I don't even know what I was playing through. I was just playing through it. No excuses. So at the point in which your offensive line is giving you clean pockets, you got to stand in there and deliver. You can't escape from outside of a clean pocket. Now you eliminate half of the field, and then you just throw the ball away. So really, if I'm going to look at three people, AJ Brown got to look at you in the eye. Kevin Patullo got to look at you in the eye. Jalen Hurts got to look at you in the eye. Those are the three individuals that I start with the blame.
Shady, what about you?
Oh, man. A lot of blame for all the offense, right? I'm going to start with AJ Brown. He had a lot of drops today, and he never drops the ball, right? I think some of that is he didn't get a chance to really get in the groove. You know, we had James Jones on air, and he was saying how a wide receiver don't really start until he gets the ball. And we only got AJ the ball maybe like, I think his first catch was second quarter or something like that. And his next one was in like the fourth quarter. So it's hard to get in the groove, but he dropped some balls. Smitty, a couple passes he probably could have got. And then Jalen Hurts, I don't know how to be honest, man. Like, Jalen Hurts, I need you to be special. Make plays. You know, and then like, I did a lot of digging, man. And I won't throw them under the bus here, but I know some people, right? And the problem is we can't do different exotic looks, different formations, different motions, because I'm hearing that he can't really do it. So when we get to a game like this where we got to have it, like we playing against the Niners, they're like their second unit. You know, I'm not disrespecting them because they played really, really well, but everything that we needed the Niners to do, they did. Brock Purdy played solid. He didn't play great. He gave us 2 turnovers, 2 bad ones. We got field position from bad, punts, different punts because of the wind. And we didn't capitalize on it at all. And I look at the quarterbacks like, yo, how in the world, if we have all these special players, got a Hall of Fame type running back, Hall of Fame type wide receiver, top 3 dual wide receivers with AJ and Smitty, and then a really solid tight end with Dallas, and we can't move the ball?
Yeah.
Come on, we got solid pockets. And I think about it, it's like, our quarterback, like sometimes he's too safe. And I'm not blaming him, but when I watch the game, I can't only talk about it. Like last year, it was easy because the defense played well and we ran the ball over everybody. It was holes as big as Care Bear, his body. So it was big holes everywhere. But now when the holes are not there, we need to throw the ball, we can't. And I think about this. It was so much conversation about who's better, Jalen Hurts or Brock Purdy. It's an easy one for me. It's Jalen Hurts. But then when I think about it, I don't know now. Because, he might have threw some picks in the wild card game against the Eagles, right, on the road. But when they needed to make plays, he made them. And I think if Brock Purdy had our weapons, I think we win this game at least by 10 points.
Wow.
Yeah, I mean, I got to be honest. And it's like, we got to make some big decisions next year. We want to blame Nick Sirianni, right?
Yeah.
But why, though? Like I had a whole argument with my dad before I got to work. I'm thinking, like, we want to blame Nick for everything. But name me another coach that soon he steps in, they go straight to the playoffs every single year, even when they're not ready to go to the playoffs. And then in that time, he's won 3 divisions or
I think 3.
Three titles, right? Titles. And then you go to Super Bowl twice, and then you win one.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Here's Shady is why I think you got to blame Sirianni.
Why?
I think Sirianni's deficiencies showed up more today than ever. Here's why. Yesterday, we watched the Chicago Bears battle back from down 18 points, scored 25 points in the second half. Their second half scores went field goal, touchdown, 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 end the game. When they needed a play, Ben Johnson dialed up. It's not even the most complex thing in the world, but he dialed up that fake screen, go route. Easy touchdown. Ben Johnson did that. Caleb didn't, though Caleb gets the credit. Ben Johnson did that. Shady and I off camera before the show started. I encourage y'all, after the show, go look at how Brock Purdy got his last touchdown pass. I've never really seen anything like it.
That was crazy.
Christian McCaffrey comes out of the backfield
Texas
in the
route on the other
backfield
side,
and runs a Tex route from the other side. A Texas route is really just an angle route, but McCaffrey did something I've never seen before. But not only did he do it, watch the play design. Kyle Shanahan sends his number 2 wide receiver all the way across the field, keeps the 2 wide receivers on the right side, and he isolates Christian McCaffrey on Kobe Dean, who's missed the last 3 games with a hamstring injury. That's Kyle Shanahan, though Brock Purdy will get the credit. Then what the hell does the Eagles offense do on their most important play? I just told you what Ben Johnson did. Fake screen touchdown. I just told you what Shanahan did, a play Emmanuel Acho's never seen before. Now what does Sirianni and Patullo do? They come out in a 2-by-2 formation. That's 2 receivers on each side of the quarterback, people at home, and they run 4 verticals. That's a Madden play. That is a play you do on Madden. Shady, the reason I think Sirianni has to be at least questioned is when Kyle Shanahan could do nothing, when his offense couldn't, what did he do? He came out there and he ran a wide receiver reverse pass to Christian McCaffrey.
That's special. That's great, Acho. That's great. That was a great call. That's what Kyle Shanahan does.
Correct.
But this is what I don't get is you do. You go through all this, showing everybody all this stuff and painting this crazy picture. But where's the results? Where's the final results at? Nick Sirianni gave you that. And as my job as a head coach is to win championships. I always talk about this because y'all love to say all these other coaches are so much greater than Nick. Who else is winning championships, though? Let's just talk about it for a second.
Only Andy and McVay in the last several.
So for you to I don't say discredit, but not give him enough credit like you give these other coaches because they got all these special plays and they might call this, they might call that. They ain't winning championships.
True, but
and the only thing that matters in football is not how cute you do plays or not how many yards you do. It's what?
It's championships, of course.
That's what he's doing, right?
But here, of course.
And the first thing to make a championship, you got to make the playoffs.
But here's the thing. Here's what, and Shady's has won a couple championships, so I understand who I am talking to. I understand, Acho, stay in your lane, but I'm going to get out of my lane for a moment. I hope y'all can entertain me at home. I'm going to go somewhere and come right back. Doc Rivers has a championship, right, in basketball. It's hard to win championships, but I would suggest that you can win a championship and still underachieve. Yeah. Because the Philadelphia Eagles have a roster over the last 5 years that's capable of winning championships, plural. Now, the man to my right has won championships. He always reminds me how hard they are to win. But I would suggest that, like, Nick Sirianni over the last several years, like, there have been underachievement moments.
Yes.
2023 was a season of underachievement. 2025 was a season of underachievement. 2024, you won the Super Bowl. Shout out to you. Can take nothing from that. That's incredible. That's iconic. The Eagles' second Super Bowl ever.
That's all he get.
It's incredible. It's iconic. I just said that. But there's seasons of underachievement as well.
I know Acho, but I'm saying as soon he got the keys to the team
Yep.
to go straight to the playoffs, right? That's only the worst he's ever been is in the playoffs. That's
Correct.
it. You don't know him for nothing else but going to the playoffs. So at the bare minimum, we know no matter how bad anybody plays on this team or the roster change or this and that, he's going where? To the playoffs,
Sure,
right?
sure.
Number 2 is, okay, can we win the division? He's won 3 of them. That's another thing you want to do. And the third thing is, can we get to the bowl? Can we get to the bowl? And it's like, it's 32 coaches in this league. Some of these dudes will never ever even sniff that.
Sure.
And my guy does, right?
Yep.
And it's like you don't give him no credit for it. I just don't believe that part. I don't agree with that.
I'll add this though, Shady. Sirianni was responsible for making the Kevin Patullo hire. Sirianni was responsible for making the Brian Johnson hire.
Right.
The 2 other times where you had Shane Steichen and you also had Kellen Moore.
Right.
Those were the 2 better seasons.
Okay.
Those weren't Sirianni hires. Sirianni hires are the ones that are going out there and not producing. So that does have to fall on Nick Sirianni at the end of the day. I'm sorry. I would love to get in here. People think I'm a Jalen Hurts hater. I would love to get in here and blame Jalen Hurts. I would love to get in here and blame A.J. Brown. No, you made a bad hire, and we talked about this mid-season. Nick Sirianni could have taken over play calling duties, like we saw out of Dan Campbell, who's never done that before at this level.
It didn't go well for them.
It didn't go well for them. They're not a playoff team. They don't have the roster that y'all have right now. Y'all have the best roster in the NFL by far. And today, you went out there and you lost, and offensively looked bad against a defense that's missing its 2 best players that have injuries all over the field. The Eagles are an absolute disappointment this year, and that falls directly on the shoulders of Nick Sirianni. Point blank, period.
So hold up. So
yeah, that's real.
I'll answer this back because I know you don't know nothing about this part right here.
Okay.
Right? Because you don't know anything about this part. When you win games, you win Super Bowls, you know what happens to your coordinators? What do? Acho?
They leave.
Because he don't know. They leave.
They do.
Right? So if it was that easy, he would love to keep the guys ahead, but it don't work like that.
Of course.
So he had to go out there and find different dudes. Okay, and
Did he go out there and find him? Did he look in his backyard?
And every hire won't be the guy. That's the part about sports though, right? Because we get on these sets and we talk and we just run our mouths. But the truth is, in football, it ain't easy to get these best hires.
But
it ain't that easy though.
You don't need the best hires.
But what is hard to do is what Nick Sirianni keeps doing with his resume. It's hard to do. He's doing. It's hard to do. Go on a new team, you take over. Playoffs. Okay, now Super Bowls. It's hard to do that.
True. But Shady, let's take a step back for a moment though, because what you respect about players on the field is a player that can get busy in any situation. You told me that all the time.
Right.
Shady got busy in Philly, he got busy in Buffalo. I don't care about the situation, I'm gonna get busy regardless.
Okay.
My dilemma with Sirianni is his success is contingent upon his offensive coordinator, even though he's an offensive mind. That's my biggest issue. Like Sirianni, if you're an offensive mind, your success can't be contingent upon somebody else who does what you're supposed to do. If your success is contingent upon a defensive coordinator, bet. But Sirianni, he grew up on offense, wide receivers coach, offensive coordinator, offensive-minded head coach, and now the Eagles have to have a good offensive coordinator for them to be good. Sean McVay doesn't need a good offensive coordinator. He's the offensive coordinator. Andy Reid doesn't need a good offensive coordinator. He's the offensive coordinator. Kyle Shanahan doesn't need a good offensive coordinator. He's the offensive coordinator. Bill Belichick didn't need a good defensive coordinator. He's the defensive coordinator. But Nick Sirianni needs a good offensive coordinator, even though he's supposed to be the offensive mind. That's the part, Shady, that tells me Nick Sirianni is forever going to be dependent upon somebody else within the building.
Y'all reaching. And I get you have to say something about him, so I'll take
Wait, how is that reaching?
Because my thing is, all them coaches you talking about, they got great names. But is their resume as good as Nick Sirianni's, as fast, as quick, as soon? No.
Of course not.
It's not.
Of course not.
All
but
right.
their rosters is good.
That don't matter because as a head coach, I got to draft this dude. I got to draft him.
Howie
That
drafts
has
him.
to
You know
matter,
this. You know this, Shady.
That has to matter.
Don't lie to me. You lie to them.
Hold on real quick. So if I'm the head coach, I get blamed for the bad hires, but I get zero credit on who we draft. It all go to Howie. Howie get everything. That's not realistic. If Howie has 70% of it, Nick will have nothing else. He'll have nothing. This is all Howie.
You know as well as I how he drafts that roster. You do know that.
This is what I do know.
If anybody on television knows anything, we know that.
Do I think that Howie runs the show as far as who they drafted? Yes. Do I think Nick Sirianni has something to do with it? Yes. The thing he don't is crazy. To think the head coach has nothing to do with the draft, or they hire, or what free agents they get, that's crazy to think
He may have some say.
Okay,
sure.
so if that's cool, so he needs some credit for that. Y'all keep saying this, the team. Okay, he gets credit for that. He needs to get credit for some of that. He gets credit for some of that.
Here's my thing. As an Eagles Hall of Famer, Shady, how long are you going to watch your team be stuck for the entirety of season?
long?
No, here's what I mean. Here's a dilemma with Sirianni.
He just won a Super Bowl.
But Shady, let me talk for a moment. Here's the dilemma with Sirianni. If Sirianni makes the wrong coaching hire in April, he's stuck. Can't fix it.
Yeah.
Like if Shanahan makes the wrong offensive, Shanahan can fix it. But like players can get cut. You can't fire a coach mid-season, or Sirianni would have done that. So here's the other dilemma, Shady. The Eagles didn't lose the Super Bowl today. The Eagles lost the Super Bowl in March of 2025, when they hired Kevin Patullo. We just saw it play out today. But they didn't lose the game today. They lost when they hired Patullo.
I'll just say this thing. I guess every year, Nick's supposed to win a Super Bowl. So for the way y'all are great and these coaches and all that, who you love? You love Nick. Who you love?
I love Shanahan.
What's he done though? He makes some great calls. He does some great things. What's he done though?
Shady, he overachieves consistently.
And what's he win though?
He hasn't won a Super Bowl.
All right, so stop right there.
He hasn't won a Super
Bowl.
Bowl.
Because all this, the way you praising him, if somebody know nothing about football and they turn to this show to speak easy, they would think this dude won everything.
He's a better coach.
And he hasn't though.
But
No, I'm off the topic though, because I don't want to take over this topic. But I'm just saying this. It's crazy how you can be so good at something though and do the ultimate goal you're supposed to do is win championships.
Yeah.
And you have a problem with it.
No, I don't have a problem with it.
Y'all talking like the dude.
I am saying Nick Sirianni. Man. Here, can we all agree on this? Nick Sirianni underachieved this season. Correct. That's all I'm saying. Now,
because he didn't get to the NFC Championship game.
Because he lost to a team he's significantly worse than.
I hate this argument though too.
He lost to a team.
That's football, bro.
No.
That's football.
Not in the biggest moments. Like the Niners should not have sniffed the field with the Eagles today. They should not have shared the field.
Yeah.
Like the Eagles have 2 linebackers that were legit. The Niners were on a linebacker they signed 4 weeks ago. 4 weeks ago. Dude started the season on the street, Eric Kendricks.
Exactly.
But you're right. I'm saying you're right. But the issue I'm having is you're giving all the blame to Nick Sirianni. Where my thing is like, there was guys that's dropping balls today.
Yeah,
there was quarterbacks that's rolling out the pocket for no reason.
Yep.
The offensive lineman is hitting the superstar running back right in the back for every time. So you miss all that. But the first one to blame is Nick Sirianni, and all he does go to playoffs.
I hear you.
And win chips. That's crazy to me. That's crazy.
I hate this. I hate this comparison.
And you know how hard football is. You've been on how many teams you played on?
3, 4 maybe.
And you don't win a Super Bowl?
No, of course not.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Why is the Super Bowl the end all be all though? You in 2016, you wouldn't have said Gary Kubiak, who won the championship with the Denver Broncos, was better than Andy Reid. Just because he had a ring. No, but you're saying that Sirianni has done something that Kyle Shanahan hasn't done. Gary Kubiak won a Super Bowl in 2016. Andy Reid had one. You would have never said Gary Kubiak was better than Andy Reid.
Get him, big man. Get him, big man, behind the bar.
I see him looking that up. That was cool. I'm talking about his resume. I'm talking about his resume as a starting coach, as starting head coach. His resume is flawless for real. For you want to keep technical. Who is he? 5 is the Eagles? I
don't think it's flawless when you get eliminated in the first round when you have the most talented roster in the NFC twice.
You said Kubiak. Let's talk about this.
Okay.
And his first 5 seasons, he's been in all playoffs. He's won the division 3 times.
Of course.
Right? He's been in the NFC Championship twice.
Yeah.
Twice.
Yeah.
He's been to 2 Super Bowls and he's won 1. Kubiak can't do nothing like that. Sit down. You jumping on his bandwagon. You don't know what you're talking about.
Kubiak won a Super Bowl because he had the most talented roster.
Yeah, and then what's up with
because he had an incredible defense and he had Peyton Manning.
You hating on Nick.
He was
all I'm saying with
time.
Nick is in his first 5 seasons, right? Because let me say something about the NFL, Care Bear. It's not easy.
Of course
right?
not.
All these freaking coaches and all that you keep acting like it's so great. They don't do this. They don't come in the NFL and get a team and in their first 5 years they just doing all these great things. It don't happen like that, dog. No. They don't. So what I'm saying is this dude is doing that and it's crazy y'all knocking him for it.
I'm not here to knock him for doing that.
It makes sense.
I'm knocking him because their shortcomings, like in 2023 and 2025, were solely because of his hires.
Hold on. A couple things, a couple major issues right now.
Okay.
We got 16,000 people watching live.
Speakeasy record in the building, baby.
Okay.
All smoking that Eagle pack, baby.
So y'all are setting history right now. You watching this show, you don't even think about clicking off. You setting history. With that being said, we want to talk to you right now. Social trade. I need super chats, but it got to be 50 and up. For the sake of the history of this show, they got to be 50 and up. When we got more time, we will get back to them 20s. I promise you. Okay. I promise you. Where we at?
All right, well, let's kick it off with our boy Dominic Scott.
What up,
1962 sent a $100 super chat and said, first off,
God is great all the time.
Amen.
All the time.
Amen. And all the time.
God is good.
All right. He said, hashtag cry Eagles cry.
Oh, no.
Shady, who said we win? You were the champs, not no more. Thank you for sending us the Niners. Replay that intro, the Speakeasy intro for the Eagles after the Rams. Top 3, more like mid-pack. KP sold this game. Y'all got humbled.
Reigning, no longer defending.
Hey, you right?
Dang.
Yeah.
Hey, you right? Hey, what's his name again?
That was Dominic Scott.
Yeah.
Hey, Don, I rock with you. Hey, look, you're right. We can't win every year, right? We're gonna let someone else win this. We can't win every year,
Dang.
right? We can't go every year. We can't go
fair.
every year.
That's fair.
But you know what we do?
Yeah.
We go every other year. Yeah, yeah. We go every
You
other
calling
year.
your shot
So
early?
next year,
Okay.
you know what's gonna happen. So you're right. You're right.
Okay. All right, cool. We got a $50 super chat from Cole Gibbs 71 said, love the show. Gotta show support. I look forward to it every week. Now, as a Hawks fan, I'm with you, Shady. I don't fully trust Sam Darnold, but how do you see this third matchup going in Lumen? Go Hawks.
Well, I'll
Keep it
tell you
quick.
what,
Keep it quick.
With that defense, y'all always got a chance. Now, the quarterback is bad. I mean, but he has some good moments. Always got a chance. That defense.
Seahawks 49ers
bet.
is gonna be interesting.
We
win
got
that game,
another $50 or no, I'm sorry, we got a 70 Canadian dollar.
Yeah.
What is it? No, I see 70.
Who cares?
Pre-7,
Pre-
let me do my job. All right,
come on now.
He said pre-7584 said, "Sorry, it's Canadian / Monopoly money. I'm here just to watch Chef Bear OD to cook shady ravioli."
Come on now. I told y'all I was going. I told you I was going to go after him today.
Chef Bear OD
Come on
is
now.
crazy. Christopher Robinson sent a $100 super chat. Said, "What's up, guys? I agree with Acho 100%. Nick to me can't make adjustments. Seems to not be able to leave the locker room. Doesn't call plays. Didn't he get hired to call offense? Hasn't done that since he got there. Eagles got major talent. Nick just there for the ride."
Well, he's got lucky, huh? He's got lucky, I guess. God bless him.
Antonio Lucero sent a $50 super chat and said, "Pats got popped in the mouth by the Chargers and struggled. What happens after Houston dispatches Pittsburgh and comes for Drake May? Drake ain't ready for that Houston smoke."
That might be true.
That's
Wow.
very true.
That might be
Nobody's
true,
ready
yeah.
for that.
Yeah. 2 more $50 super chats. One from
Talk
Philip
to
Carroll
me.
said, "Hurts and Dallas Goedert were there before Sirianni. AJ was traded for. Saquon was a free agent. Devontae Smith was a rookie when Nick got there. Which offensive playmaker Sirianni have? Did he have a hand in drafting? Maybe Caleb can teach Jalen how to finish." Pause a little bit on that, but
Also, Jay.
Caleb?
I can't. Yeah.
Oh, shit.
You know what is
Jalen
crazy,
has
though?
a Super Bowl,
I did think Jalen was going to get this game done.
I thought he was too.
When the Eagles
I
had
thought
2
he was
minutes,
too.
50 seconds left, and they was marching with all 3
he
timeouts.
got tighten up more.
I was like, I thought he was going to get the game done.
No,
Where
he
we
got
at?
tighten up
Last one I got, $50 super chat from Eric Simmons said, "Shady, I hear you with Nick's success, but so was Doug Peterson in a short period. It speaks more of the franchise and Howie and Mr. Lurie."
I agree with that wholeheartedly. That's a super chat. That's a super chat. The constant is Howie
Everybody,
Roseman.
anybody can do it, huh?
No, but Howie Roseman can. That's the
Yeah,
constant.
Howie Roseman can.
Meaning Howie here, Super Bowl. Doug leaves. Howie here, Super Bowl with Nick Sirianni. Even if Sirianni leaves, if Howie there, Super Bowl.
If you had to lose one, you're choosing
that's
Sirianni.
a good point.
You're letting
That is
Sirianni
such
walk.
bullshit. Yo, just because the roster's like that don't mean they're gonna win every year. Look at the Cowboys, dog. Them rosters wasn't loaded. I'm being serious. I'm not even talking about fanboy. I'm talking about real talk.
Yeah.
That team wasn't crazy. The roster.
Yeah.
They ain't win nothing. The Niners. Let's go to your boys. That roster was stupid. Did they win anything?
No. Got there.
Why are you out? This is Madden, Acho. You know it's not Madden.
Because here's my thing, bro.
Football is hard as
because
hell
here's
to
my
do.
thing
Like, come on.
is Sirianni, I would suggest, is holding the team back. As crazy as that sounds.
What?
Because Shady, think
He
how
is.
what's better? Are the Eagles roster better compared to the rest of the league? Or is Nick Sirianni better compared to the rest of the league?
So it's Nick Sirianni's fault that we got a $250 million quarterback. We got $30 million a year, AJ Brown. We got Smitty making $25 million a year. That's like the highest duo at wide receivers. And we can't throw the rock? And that's Nick Sirianni's fault?
Oh.
Is that what you're telling me?
Oh,
I'm being serious. Is that what you're telling me?
whose fault
No,
is this? then?
I'm asking you, is that what you're telling me?
No, I think
All right, 'cause
I'm
we getting
telling
crazy.
you. I'm telling you, it is Nick Sirianni's fault that the offense cannot create anything easy.
Bro.
The biggest play on the day was Jawan Jennings passing it to McCaffrey.
Yeah.
It's not even anything Purdy did.
I'm gonna be
like the
honest.
most spectacular play today was a high school quarterback, Jawan Jennings,
Yeah.
passing it to a high school wide receiver. So what I'm suggesting is Nick Sirianni's
No.
fault is he's not making it easy.
We don't need to do that. We don't have them type of...
Obviously, they did today.
The truth is, we don't have no type of player. We don't need to do all them gadgets and all that. That's like when you feel you can't beat somebody, right? You do something like, yo, Yo, look over there. He look, and then you punch him in his face. That's when you do stuff like that. We don't need to do that. We fight straight in your face.
Yep.
Because we got the players to do it.
Yep.
That's why, I mean, we got to look at the quarterback.
Ooh. Oh.
Because my thing is, why we can't throw the rock? And I was blaming KP, but I did my homework.
Yeah.
And the reason why we can't do something is because we can't do certain formations. We can't do certain motions. We can't do that because Jalen don't like that. Oh. It's the truth. And we can't win like that. I said the other day, maybe like 3 weeks ago, I said, I don't think they're going to extend him again. And I think when you look at our offense, there's no reason why we shouldn't be super explosive.
Is this honesty about Jalen Hurts finally?
No,
I've been begging for it all year.
Let's go somewhere because we asked the question, and this was going to be the most important question we probably asked this show. We asked the question before the game. Brock Purdy or Jalen Hurts? We asked that question, and we have to revisit this question. We got 17,000 people watching this show right now making history online. Shady, Brock Purdy or Jalen Hurts? Take your time.
I mean, that's a hard question. It is a hard question, though, because...
Drink up if you need to.
Because some that Brock Purdy, he's never done something that Jalen has done.
That's very
He's Super Bowl MVP for a reason, though.
Yep, very
so
true.
he can do it. I just think that Brock Purdy might be more consistent than Jalen Hurts.
Yeah.
When I say consistent, what do you mean? Well, I've seen him run an offense. Like today. He didn't play great today. He did not.
He didn't.
Right? He actually could have gave us the game. But when they needed him to make plays, he made them. And he ain't making them with A.J. Brown or he ain't making them with Smitty. He ain't making them with them guys.
Yeah.
He ain't making them with Dallas guys. He's not making them with them dudes. He's making them with like reserves.
Backup.
And I'm not hating on that, but I'm just saying like that's pretty impressive to do it on this stage. And our quarterback couldn't do that.
Yeah.
Like there's no way in the world. I look at Lamar Jackson. I think he was a phenomenal player. But I know how well he can throw the ball. You give him some certain weapons and you give him Derrick Henry. Now you throwing the ball everywhere. He had one of his best stats-wise passing year last year. Why our quarterback can't do that? And I play ball, and I'm thinking, okay, solid offensive line, great running back. Oh, really, really great wide receivers. We should have no flaws.
Yeah.
So if you asking me, like, who plays the quarterback position better? Brock Purdy. Brock Purdy.
Hey, I'm not gonna lie.
Brock Purdy.
This loss got Shady being
honest
as he has ever been here.
When you watch the game, right? I'm watching him throw the ball everywhere, all around the field. I'm watching it.
Yeah,
I'm watching it. Y'all not
watching. You're watching him make reads. You're watching him not get off one and then roll out a clean pocket
with less talented wide receivers.
Yeah. I just can't believe I'm
here. I can't believe I'm here.
The Niners had no pressure today.
Yeah,
I was saying like, damn, they have no pass rushers though. None.
16 sacks on season, maybe 17.
Bro, it's like we can't throw the rock.
Yeah. Here, let me put in context what Shady's saying, and in all honesty, I'm shocked. I think Shady telling the truth because y'all here, y'all watching. Brock Purdy's leading receiver today was the team's wide receiver 4. His second leading receiver was his running back. His third leading receiver was his fullback. His fourth leading receiver was his team's wide receiver 3. His fifth leading receiver was his tight end number 2. Understand what Brock Purdy did today. Like, it is a very fair assessment to say at least this season when Brock Purdy stepped on the field, he was better than Jalen Hurts. Brock still has to accomplish things that Jalen Hurts already has accomplished, and you can't take that away from what Jalen has accomplished. But it is a very fair assessment to say that Brock has done more with less, more times than not, than Jalen Hurts ever has. That's fair. Because Brock went out there today and was out there with Tongus, with D-Rob, was out there with Kendrick Bourne, was out there with Juszczyk. Juszczyk was catching back shoulders.
But you know what? So what I do with Jalen is now when I separate the team stuff. Yeah. See, when I add the team in it, I think Jalen's a better quarterback than Brock Purdy.
Yep.
Right? You talk about managing the game, not turning the ball over, right? Not leading us, but controlling the game enough where we can win. But then when I take away the team part of it and say, all right, I'm watching this quarterback play, right? Is he making the right reads? Is he getting the ball out? He's getting pressure. Is he throwing out to the checkdowns? When I watch all that, Brock Purdy got him in the bag.
Yeah.
I'm just being honest.
He's far less limited as a passer. I mean, it's very just clear to see whenever you're watching. Also today, like you mentioned, Juwan Jennings had more completed passes over 15 air yards in that game than Jalen Hurts did. Only 5 attempts
that should never happen,
over 15 air. Yeah,
that's crazy.
It shouldn't happen. There was no downfield passing attack. In due part to Jalen Hurts, I know a lot of people are going to expect me to jump on the Jalen Hurts slander train.
Ain't even slander,
also, I mean, yes, but also true.
There were
AJ
2 to 3
Brown.
drops.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, 2 to 3
AJ Brown
drops.
did not help him out today, and actually, we got footage of apparently AJ Brown and Nick Sirianni got into it backstage. I'll let you guys see this real quick. If we can go ahead and pull it up real quick. Yeah, they got into it. Apparently, fighting over the last floaty on the way to Cancun. unfortunate news out of Philadelphia there. You know, it's pretty tough. You see AJ putting up a hell of a fight right there. It's pretty tough.
I'm gonna laugh.
All right, look, we do have to have this AJ Brown conversation though.
That wasn't even funny. Like, I don't want to lose any viewers here.
We do have to have a conversation. All right, so look, AJ Brown had a bunch of drops. We have a video of his drop on that 3rd and 5 that you mentioned earlier. I mean, just a tough drop here. Whenever your team kind of needs it, they did end up picking up this 4th down. But fellas, do you guys think this offseason will have an AJ Brown move included in it?
You know, I'm on the fence of this right here. I don't believe in giving up on elite superstar players. I just don't believe in that. You know why? Because it's hard to find them. It's hard to find an AJ Brown. It's hard to find a guy like that. So I'm not for that. I think we are a better team with AJ Brown. But let's put yourself in AJ Brown's shoes for a second, right? Because there's times where now in this game he didn't play well. I ain't gonna sugarcoat that. He did not play well enough. The way he is, how good he is, he didn't deliver today. But if you look at his whole season, and we're winning games, so we brush everything under the rug. But the pass game was never elite. The pass game was never where we're supposed to be at. And if I'm a receiver and I'm running my route and I'm beating my guy and I never get the ball, After a while, we're human. Eventually, that route is not the same no more. I'm not running that route as hard no more. I'm not running that route so confident no more. Right? Because now everything's like a scramble type play. That's what it comes down to. So I'm not mad. I am mad at AJ Brown for this game. He didn't play well. But overall, I know how good he is. And any real Eagle fan, you know how good AJ Brown is. Let's not play ourselves here. I would love for him to be an Eagle again. But if I'm him, do I really come back for this? Because not getting the ball and being number one receiver, I was okay with that for real because we was winning Super Bowls. Because we was in the mix. We was winning. Saquon Barkley was going for 200 yards every game. Now the team part's not there and we're not a dominant offense like we were last year. I'm upset. So if he roll, I get it. I understand him. I wish he stays because we need him, but I get him. I get it.
Yeah, no, I think that's the question, though, too, is it's more on AJ Brown's side. Do you really want to come back to playing an offense like this? We saw him and Sirianni getting into it on the sideline. For real this time, not fighting over a floaty. They said that joke didn't land. You know, it is what it is. I thought it was funny. But here's Sirianni getting into it with AJ right here. I mean, I don't really put too much into this, Acho. This seems like passion from two guys that are competitors, won a Super Bowl. We saw this from Travis Kelce and Andy Reid last season.
It's different.
You think it's a little bit different? You think it's different?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a little different. Respectfully, and I know Tom Brady's done a much better job calling these games, and Tom Brady tries to dull everything down and mute everything down. This was different.
Really?
AJ got to get the hell up out of Philly. And not because of the sideline spat, because at this point in time, for both sides, the juice ain't worth the squeeze. If y'all ever been to Maryland and y'all do them little crawfish boils, and sometimes you do all that work for that little piece of crawfish, nah, it's too much work for it. AJ Brown has suffered too much this season for the statistical season he had. The Philadelphia Eagles have suffered through much of AJ Brown for the statistical season that he gave us. Irreconcilable differences. We both got to go. AJ need to leave Philly, and Philly should be glad that AJ leaves so they can go get some picks for him. As I look at it, AJ, respectfully, has been too much of a headache for the production they received this year. And the Eagles have defended Jalen Hurts both intentionally and incidentally too much for how limited he has been in regards to AJ's production. AJ is losing all pros. He's losing potential Hall of Fame resumes over the last 2 seasons because his quarterback is limited. AJ Brown has to leave Philadelphia for the betterment of Philadelphia and for the betterment of AJ Brown.
Why do you think AJ Brown's production's down, Acho?
Jalen Hurts.
What you mean, Jalen Hurts?
I don't think Jalen Hurts takes enough shots. I don't think he takes enough 50-50 balls. I think Jalen Hurts keeps A.J. Brown out of rhythm. So I think at home we just look at A.J. Brown and say, dang, he dropped it. But if you're a player who's played at the highest level or even played at a high level, you understand, well, yeah, I dropped it because I ain't been involved in the game at all. So at home we'd be sitting here like, dang, A.J., give max effort. But A.J.'s like, bro, I've been giving max. If you play about 78 plays a game, 70 to 80. A.J. like, I've been giving max effort for 60, 65 of them joints. And now you want to throw it to me on the 72nd play and all of a sudden you mad that I didn't give max effort. So to me, AJ and Jalen, the chemistry's just not there. They got to part ways, bro.
Man, it's shout out to my boy Kevin Hart, man. Gran Carmino. Oof, we needed today, dog.
Look, I agree with you though too, Acho. I think It's a situation where I actually think it's more on the play calling than it is on Jalen Hurts, surprisingly. Now, look, whenever you're running the ball as efficiently as they were last year, it's easy for A.J. Brown to get busy. I have to respect you so much more in play action type situations that A.J. Brown's able to just get his one-on-ones. He's able to get his opportunities downfield. This year, they didn't have that. They just didn't. They didn't get busy in the run game, which held down the rest of their offense, and they were extremely limited. And in those situations, you need your quarterback to be able to make downfield passes, which Jalen Hurts is just not capable of. He wasn't capable of that in college. He hasn't shown to be capable of that in the NFL. He's just not that type of player. But when they have a good run game, then things get really busy. That's when he's shining his best. He's able to take those downfield shots, and he also does a really good job of protecting the ball the whole time. But I think A.J. Brown does need to leave. He needs to. Yeah. And also, if you're the Eagles, I apply that somewhere else. Like you don't need A.J. Brown to win championships. In my honest opinion, you don't.
See, here's the dilemma. I don't know if I can go that far. Because
they're so good without him.
AJ is what we say they're so good without him.
They're so good
but
without him.
But when you really look
they're good regardless.
But when you really look at it, Kieran, and you be watching all 22s because I send you the breakdowns. Literally, I've already broken down the Jalen Hurts tape. When y'all after the show, y'all go watch that. Yeah, you see that A.J. Brown gets double teamed, and if he doesn't get double teamed, the safety leans to A.J. We're gonna talk a little bit of ball real quick. I'm gonna keep it real basic. You in a cover 3 defense, or if you're in man free, primary defenses. If that safety, that middle field defense in the cover 3, if he's leaning to A.J. Brown's side, Smitty can work one-on-one. And Smitty can work one-on-one with about 30 yards of space because that safety is leaning to the other half of the field. If you're in man free and the safety's leaning to A.J. Brown's side, Smitty can work one-on-one. Goddard can work one-on-one. So even if A.J.'s not making a direct impact with yardage, he's still making a massive impact on the team. So to me, I don't know that you can just say they're better without A.J. Brown. What I do know is I don't think A.J.'s still worth the headache for either party. And A.J., I'm tired of A.J. having a headache. Why A.J. reading books on the sideline? That's not dope. Shady and I have been on sidelines before. Why are you reading books? I've gotten into it with my coach. Not like that. You know what I mean? Travis Kelce and Andy Reid, that was a bump. You know what I mean? Tom Brady on the side, that was a bump. This was one of those, you really tried me type arguments. What up, 2-5?
No, I was thinking that the Travis Kelce, that was different. Andy Reid, he likes all that. They playing, that wasn't serious. And Andy gonna get him the ball. Where AJ, they don't give him the ball. I want everybody out to just look at this for a second. Go watch, when you watch dudes like Justin Jefferson or Jamar Chase, all these dudes, look how they try to get their best receiver the ball. They everywhere. They in the slot. They outside. They motioning. They in the backfield. They doing everything to try to scheme him up to get him the rock. Yeah. Look how they do Puka. Yeah. Puka's a great player for sure. Right? I don't know how much better Puka and AJ is. They're super close. But they find ways to get him the rock. They don't do that with AJ Brown. And I think the problem they don't do that is because the quarterback. It's too many times I'm asking coaches, I'm asking players. I'm in there. I'm in Philadelphia. I'm there. 25. You know what it is. And the answers I'm getting is that, they just don't do it.
Yeah.
And then when I'm asking more, they're like, well, they don't really fit our offense. How that don't fit the offense? Yeah. And I keep digging deeper. And I don't think Jalen likes them plays. I don't think it's too, I think he wants it simple. If you look at our offense is super simple.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
It's super, regular. And I think for the time we have, it should be a little bit more complicated. That's all.
Yeah. I also
it's a tough day for me, man.
I think Philadelphia is just, they're a run-first football team. They are. And when they don't have a top 10 running game, it's not going to look the same. A.J. Brown had this season his lowest average yards per reception of his entire career. And it's because they don't have a running game. Last year, he had about 1,000 yards. He didn't have as good of a season as the 1,400 he had in 2023 and 2022. But in 2024 last year, they were running the ball extremely well. He was catching 16 yards per reception is what he was getting. It's just a completely different team. I don't think the Philadelphia Eagles are ever going to be a pass-first team, especially with Jalen Hurts as the quarterback. Yeah. They just can't be. But you can win without that. I'm okay with them being a run-first team because they protect the ball doing that.
Well, if you're going to be a run-first team, they better be healthy as hell.
Though, dog. I think you're so used to saying us do it, and that's why you're happy to say that. Were you in a Super Bowl like that, Shady? Yeah, so you are right. But what's wrong with pounding teams out?
Yeah, pause
yeah. Now, real talk. If you ever see when Jalen Hurts is on his game, we blow teams out.
Yeah,
the defense is elite. Wide receivers is elite. Yeah. So when he plays well, we blow him out.
Facts. Trey, I'm asleep on these chats. I apologize. There's about 18,000 of y'all in here. I'm overwhelmed. A previous Speakeasy high was
I'm calling
11,000.
Frank.
Is 18,000. I am overwhelmed. Shady McCoy is calling Frank Gore. Frank Gore on the Niners staff, third leading rusher all time. Frank Gore said he want to come in and watch Shady cry. So we got to honor Frank Gore trying to get onto the show as well.
You ready?
What's up with the chats?
Chat's going crazy. Tall Up 340, our resident comedian in the Speakeasy, said, I hate that A.J. Brown is getting blamed. Bro didn't touch the ball in so long. I was watching this game and calling the Eagles routes. What do you think Robert Saleh was doing? He was probably thinking about their matchup next week.
Bro, the Niners had little to no respect for the Eagles.
Yeah.
Bro, I went back and I watched it was the Niners 4th and 5. The Eagles converted it. They found Dallas Goedert. The Niners faked the zero blitz. But usually if you fake zero blitz, like you're faking and you get into a cover 2. They had no DB further than 10 yards. Why? Because Saleh didn't respect Kevin Patullo. I'm going to show y'all the play later on. He didn't respect KP. He's like, either y'all are running all hitches or Jalen, you're not going to have the courage on 4th and 5 to take the one-on-one shot to AJ or Smitty. Shady, it's the craziest thing I've seen. 4th and 5, and they ran a cover 0, but they just dropped out the bluffing defenders to 5 yards, playing for hitches. I'm like, with the game on the line, you were about to give up the bomb, but Saleh didn't respect the Eagles offensive coordinator, bro. Where we at?
That's crazy. We also got a couple more super chats, and let me just be honest with y'all. We having some technical difficulties on the super chats. They not all showing up in the place where they supposed to show
today,
up.
Trey.
Listen,
you got one job.
But it's not my job.
You're social Trey. You're not Trey. You are social Trey.
It's going on with different hairdos and all that.
And you can't even get the super chats.
You put the jerk on your
We're trying to get the super chats for you guys, though.
Yeah.
We had a bit of an issue with it yesterday.
Yeah, we did. Listen, it's not us, and I ain't gonna blame our partners, but you know we got to get some stuff figured out. So we got Monzel Brandy said it is windy, or is it windy in the studio? 2-5, stay moving the goalposts. He's no longer a starting coach. Coach Sirianni needs an OC. Be careful what we asking for. If they get Mike McDaniel, it will be a problem. What's up with the Speakeasy merch? Go Niners. Respect.
I also ask you this. Okay.
So what's wrong with that part?
What part?
Like, y'all keep saying he's a coordinator. Well, every team needs a coordinator. And if he's the head coach and he's not the offense coordinator, like, for example, John Harbaugh was a hot commodity in the joint, right? He ain't calling no plays. Matter of fact, both brothers ain't calling no plays. So I'm thinking, like, why does that matter so much? Mike Tomlin's a great coach. He ain't calling the defense. He ain't calling no plays. And it's like when Nick Sirianni, he gets so much more slack than they do, and he's winning more than them. I just can't understand.
Yeah. I guess for me it's this, and I'm going to answer quickly.
What you talking about,
if
man?
you look at maybe like 7 of the teams or 6 of the teams remaining, the majority are calling the plays or were calling the plays.
Yeah.
Right? McVay, Shanahan, Mike McDonald, who else is left in the NFC? Ben Johnson.
Yeah, Ben Johnson.
So everybody in the NFC calling them joints.
Yeah.
Offensively and defensively. They all called them. AFC. DeMeco Ryans was calling him up until this year.
He's not
defense.
this year.
He's not this year. Correct.
Okay.
Up until this year. Sean McDermott
He's
fired
not
his DC.
He's calling.
But remember, Sean McDermott had what's our black guy? Leslie Frazier.
That was like
fired him.
That was 2 years ago. He fired him.
Yeah, maybe 3 or 4. But fired him to call plays because McDermott was like, what?
McDermott right now is not calling plays. You want to bet that?
I remember I said or has called plays. I say so like you've shown the ability. Andy, come on, don't do this, Shady. Because if you've called them, at least you can tell me, you can show me that I can take it back. If Sirianni could call plays, we wouldn't be in this issue. He would have fired Patullo.
Why do I care about that? In the playoffs right now, right? DeMeco Ryans, he's not calling plays no more, but he has called them, right?
Yeah, so he can.
He hasn't win shit either. Who else? We got? Sean McDermott. I love Sean McDermott. Changed the whole franchise over there in Buffalo. I was over there. He's not calling plays, but he did before.
Yes, sir.
He ain't win shit either.
Nope.
Who else we going? Who else you got? Sean McVay?
Yep.
He's won something.
Yep.
So I'm going to put him over here with the winners.
Yep. Kyle Shanahan.
Kyle Shanahan does a lot of great things.
Yep.
Ain't win nothing. Put him over there with the losing shit.
Mike McDonald.
Even better. He's doing really, really good. This year, last year, they was calling for his head. Were they not?
Yeah, true.
Cool. What's he ever won?
Yep.
Nothing.
Mike Vrabel.
How many?
Another one, though. Really good coach. Is he calling plays?
I don't know.
Is Sean Payton calling plays?
Yeah. And even if not, he's the architect.
So look,
But my thing is, the main goal in sports
is to win.
Is to win a championship. And one dude has, and he gets knocked more than the guys that has it because he don't call plays. It don't make sense.
Can I ask something?
Y'all got loser behavior.
Look, I'm asking this from a perspective of a fan because like I don't know the ins and outs. All
right, well, let's help you out. What you got?
What's happening? So look,
we got you.
Say after the season last year, they tell Nick Sirianni to walk and they keep Kellen Moore and Vic Fangio calling the defense.
Say that again.
Say after last season, They tell Nick Sirianni, you can walk. We're going to keep Kellen Moore. He's going to be the head coach, call the offense, and then Vic Fangio call the defense. Where do you think the Eagles would be right now with that roster?
I don't know if we make the playoffs. I don't know if we make the playoffs.
Come on, Shady, don't do that.
You know what y'all do? Y'all play this fancy football stuff. AJ Brown, y'all respect him, right? I watch him because y'all say all this stuff and I asked him about Sirianni. He said, man, we love Nick. He said, yo, it's a lot of stuff that goes on between these walls that the world don't know about. I know about them. The relationships matter. And the office and meeting rooms, y'all think he don't have nothing to do with the calls? Or what we should do, what we shouldn't do? He does. Adjustments, he makes them. Players. Another one for you. Mekhi Becton.
Becton.
He was a tackle for the Jets.
Yep.
Nick Sirianni's the one that want to put him at guard. Put him with a great coach like Jeff Stoutland, and now Saquon has all these yards, but he don't get credit for that because the people out here want to make this narrative that y'all keep running with. Like you could place anybody in Nick Sirianni's shoes and he's gonna win. That sounds crazy to me. No, because this is not high school. This is not Madden. This is real NFL football. And for y'all to act like you can just place any coach there and he's gonna win is crazy to me.
Not any coach.
No, it's not he called plays from him last year.
The scenario this game was that my man would be that coach.
Here's what we do know. The last two Philadelphia Eagles head coaches have won Super Bowls.
Who are them coaches?
Doug Peterson, Nick Sirianni.
And who's Doug Peterson? Though? You like Doug Peterson a chump.
No, you do.
First of all, he played under Andy Reid for one.
Correct.
Right?
Correct.
Then he was under Andy Reid with the Chiefs when he was winning.
Correct.
So he done seen it all.
But here's my point is, I'm saying that the Eagles being able to win Super Bowls at this junction in time, it's more common than other franchises because of the stability of the organization. I'm giving credit to the organization that made you a Hall of Famer and paid me a couple checks. So what I'm saying is the Eagles shouldn't be fearful of losing Sirianni. Because in the same manner, when they lost Doug Peterson, I was like, bro, what the hell are y'all doing? Doug Peterson brought the Eagles their first Super Bowl, got rid of Doug Peterson, and 4 years later, we're back in the Super Bowl, and 6 we're winning it.
Yeah. Well, we got lucky, got 2 good coaches. That's
I don't think it's lucky. I don't think that was lucky.
How about this? When Doug won that joint.
Yeah.
Doug was the one that was going for a 4th down all the time.
Doug overachieved.
Okay.
Doug did overachieve.
Then this roster wasn't crazy, so I don't know how all that. They won that. They did that. Yeah. They had no superstars on offense. I think Alshon Jeffrey was the best wide receiver. He was good. He wasn't like elite. On the defense,
everybody was hurt.
Okay, so what I'm saying is he was a good coach. Doug Peterson was a good coach.
Great coach.
So that was a great hire. The same thing when they got Nick. Nobody in their mama was happy about the Nick signing. Like, no, they wasn't, not say happy, but nobody was right. For joy.
The opening press conference was wild.
Okay. And what happened with him? He's a success.
Yeah.
So my thing is like, get a man some respect. Damn. Imagine being elite at your job and the world don't want to give you elite credit. Think about that for a second.
Well, I'll ask y'all this before we move on past the Eagles conversation. Obviously, Kevin Patullo is done. Obviously, Kevin Patullo is cooked. He's fired after this season. What do you guys think the Eagles should do at that offensive coordinator position, and what is the priority? Is the priority getting someone that you want there for long term, or is the priority getting someone there that you know can work with Jalen Hurts?
Bro,
what's the priority?
If I'm Jeffrey Lurie, the Eagles must hire a offensive mind that is a fired head coach that has resigned himself from trying to be a head coach. Josh McDaniel is a perfect candidate in the New England Patriots organization. He's been head coach a couple times. He don't want to go back. He's stable there. I would probably try to get Brian Daboll. Brian Daboll likes quarterbacks that can run. Brian Daboll might want a breather from being a head coach, especially having all of the limelight in the Big Apple. Brian Daboll likes quarterbacks that can run. He was formerly a head coach, and he's a brilliant offensive mind that helped develop Josh Allen. Eagles, go get yourselves to Brian Daboll, move forward. Here's the only dilemma with former head coaches becoming assistant coaches. Now you have too many cooks in the kitchen. That's the only dilemma with all of it, is that they don't know how to be a subordinate. They all know how to be the head. Nobody knows how to be the tail. But if the Eagles go out there and they get themselves a Brian Daboll type, I think that's it.
I don't believe that either, though.
Really?
You got to have the right coach for your quarterback. He can't just play any system. The truth of the matter is, you trying to get all these exotic quarterback or all these exotic offensive coordinators, I don't think it fits with our coach. I truly believe that, or for our quarterback.
So what you like? You like Mike McDaniel?
Hey, wait, hold
Ladies
on.
and gentlemen,
Wait, hold on. We've been talking a lot about the Eagles.
we have.
But someone went out here and really won something today. And it was the San Francisco 49ers.
We got Frank Gore in the building. Round of applause, please. Round of applause, please. This man is a legend.
Look at my boy.
3rd all-time rushing in the history of the National Football League. Hall of Fame waiting on him. This man is a legend. Currently with the Niners. Currently in Philadelphia. Still, what up?
What's up, my boy? Hey, first I want to say, man, hey, I love y'all show, man. I watch y'all show a lot, bro. My brother on this motherfucker, man. He keep that shit going. Hey, what y'all calling Care Bear?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
What's happening?
I like y'all show a lot, man. Y'all doing y'all thing, and I respect it a lot, bro.
Hey,
you know
OG, you're not gonna believe this, bro. About 10 minutes ago, Shady McCoy said, and I quote, Brock Purdy would have won this game if he was playing for the Eagles, and maybe Brock Purdy is better than Jalen Hurts. I don't know if it was the alcohol talking, but he did say it.
I called him. I said, bro, you gotta give my boy his props, bro.
He said that.
You know what I mean? Hey, bro, like your boy said, we don't have nobody.
Yes.
I had to go in there and put 100 on his comment when he went on Instagram. I said, bro, he talking real shit.
And
I say, dog.
And the truth is,
Bro, Shady, the Eagles got a talented fucking roster, bro.
Yeah.
They do.
You know what I mean, bro? Like, I would have felt better if all our guys were there. But, bro, I felt like, you know, coming into this motherfucker, I didn't want to come to play the Eagles. Because how talented the roster is. You know what I mean?
That's true. That's real.
Yeah.
Now, Frank, tell the people your role with the Niners right now.
Well, I watch. I go back and forth. I go to the games. They send me guys who they want me to watch and who they really look at, and who they really want to know if they're a ball player or not.
So you know about rosters. You know about rosters.
Yeah.
Okay. Answer us this, bro, because we was just talking about Nick Sirianni. Is Nick Sirianni holding the Eagles back because they got one heck of a roster?
I think. Wow.
Tell them how you really feel. The truth.
No, because I.
It's a lot of you knows. It's a lot of you knows, and I ain't heard nothing yet.
He can't talk too crazy, but for his role.
But Shady, it's a lot holding you. It's a lot. It's not just the coach, bro. It's more than just the
But
coach.
how's it that, bro? I'm telling him, say, yo, how's it the coach? Since the coach became the head coach.
But okay, so Shady, if you feel so you tell us. So what you think holding y'all back then?
Well, the
Hey, I'm being real, bro. You gotta let me talk.
Go ahead.
Like, listen, y'all got 2 number 1 receivers.
Yep.
Y'all got one of the best running back in the league.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Like, so what holding y'all? Like, bro, you know how many guys we got? Like on the side, like all our stars on the sideline, bro.
Check.
You know what I mean? Like, bro.
That's true.
I need an answer, Shady. Emmanuel Acho needs an answer.
No, Shady. So you tell me, like, what you feel like y'all have to get better at?
I think we need. I think it's the quarterback. Yeah, I'm gonna say it. I think it's the quarterback. I think
I'm gonna be real.
Because
Be real.
our team is so good where he plays like
Shady. Listen, Shady. You my guy, dog. I love you to death. If you was behind that fucking with all that talent over there, my boy would have broke the record, bro. I swear to God.
right.
Like, bro, it's the same shit. Like, bro, but if the passing game not going, and everybody know that shit, I'm gonna be real. We wanted y'all to throw the ball, bro.
Oh.
I mean, that's not a secret though.
Wait, let me ask you this, bro. You've seen a lot of quarterbacks, and you scout talent. Is Jalen Hurts a top 10 quarterback in the National Football League?
Not my team. That's him playing.
You doing all this thinking, bro. This ain't no SAT question. Doing all this thinking.
Let's go back to the lane.
Damn, that's no, because he did win a Super Bowl, bro.
He did.
Like, you know what I mean? Like, I respect that, bro. You know what I mean?
Yep.
But
I'm saying, like, I don't like if he was without that talent, I don't know. Like, dog, bro, y'all got a bunch of shit over there, bro.
if he played for the Niners, you think y'all do?
I don't know, cause Cal the real deal though, bro. Cal make motherfuckers.
Cal was crazy.
Like my boy say, bro. Cal should get offensive head coach, like coach of the year, bro. He should, bro. I'm not lying.
No, she should.
My boy right though. I had to go on my dog. I had to go on his Instagram, like, bro, 100.
That's fact.
But he been real with this shit. Said he still win that shit, bro.
Nah, I think Cal is unique.
Shady, I love football and I'm tough on football players, bro. I love my team, man. But bro, what Cal dealing with, bro? What he doing? Bro, we came into y'all crib, bro.
What y'all
all
do?
that fucking talent over here, bro.
And what y'all do?
And we beat the fuck up. You know what I mean? We came here and beat y'all, bro.
Yeah, that's
I
true.
mean, finish the sentence. You
Nah,
know what I'm saying?
we did. But all I'm saying is the way that Brock Purdy didn't play great tonight. He did not do that. He gave us some turnovers. He played good though. He gave us turnovers that we didn't capitalize on.
Yeah.
And I feel like when the quarterback's making 250, when your wide receivers is both making top tier elite money,
Yep.
the running back's making number one money,
Yep.
there should be no reason why we can't run and throw. And then I look at the offense, it's so plain. I'm thinking like, why is that? And the feedback I got is that
So why is y'all so basic then on offense?
I think the quarterback.
What it is? Is it Jalen can't see the field, or like tell me what it is?
You know that. You know that.
Tell me. I want to know.
I ain't never seen anyone keeping this room with Shady before.
I want to know. So what it is? So why y'all got so much? Hey Shady, why y'all got so much shit over there, bro? And that offense is so fucking basic.
This is what I'm about to tell y'all. I'm not gonna blame everything on Jalen Hurts. I'm not gonna do that.
Nah.
Right. But I do.
I respect him. He'll win it, bro. I respect him.
He'll
I
win
was
it.
scared because I'm not gonna lie, because he do turn up in the playoffs.
He do.
He do.
Right.
He do turn up in the playoffs. I really respect that. You know what I mean? Like I respect that,
I
bro.
just think that.
I want to know, like, bro, why is y'all offense is so basic? Did you say y'all got so much shit? Y'all got top 5 receiver, top 2, 3 running back in the league, bro. Y'all so basic. I don't get it.
I think that Jalen, we keep it basic for him. Like I'm thinking, like we don't really do no real motions. We don't do no condensed splits with the wide receivers. We don't do nothing exotic, and I think he don't like it like that. And that's the feedback I get from players in the team is that he don't want to do nothing like that. And I think
why not?
Why not?
You got to make it exotic to win, bro.
I think he
Can't
can't do
keep
it.
nothing. No, we grown men in this league, bro.
Facts.
Like we watch film, bro. You can't.
But you know
keep
what
nothing
happens
basic, bro.
when you praise a player and you pay him and the player wins? What can you tell a player?
None. Hey,
That's a good point.
hey, what's up with Fred Warner, bro? He coming back? Break some news in the Speakeasy, bro. He coming back this week?
I think we got to win this one.
So
got
Who y'all got that?
NFC Championship.
Hey. We got Seattle, but you know.
I don't know because they play that defense and they lock
They got a
up.
good defense. They got a good defense. But bro, it's a divisional game, man. That shit can go any way.
That's true.
Facts.
No, that's true.
You know what I mean?
That's true.
Facts. Hey, I appreciate somebody checking Shady in the Speakeasy,
Nah,
bro.
it was
That's
needed.
my
It
dog.
was
This is my
needed.
dog, bro.
It was needed.
Nah, this is my brother, dog. This is my dog. This is my nigga, man.
It was needed.
Hey, they don't be trying to hear me.
Like,
Frank.
bro, listen. Even like I saw the last clip, y'all. I watch y'all shit, bro. I love y'all fucking shit because my brother on this shit, and I respect him. That's my brother. Even like with the shit, like about he was like, he not that talented and this and that. I'm like, okay, cool. You know what I mean? Like, but I don't care about that because my dog know I can play ball. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
I told y'all that.
Yeah.
I can
Yeah.
I don't hold no
I don't
punches.
care
I
about
keep
that
it
shit.
real.
That's facts.
Yeah. That's he do. My dog. That's one thing he gonna do. He gonna keep it real. And man, but y'all doing y'all thing, man. I watch y'all shit every week, bro. I swear to God. Bro.
My dog, salute. Hey, go do your thing. We got to get going. My dog, like, round of applause for Frank Gore.
Let's go.
Round of applause for Frank Gore, please.
I'm gonna get with you tomorrow. Congrats on the Hall of Fame. You deserve it, dog. Top 3 rushers.
Nah, we got one
all
more
time.
step, Shady. One more step. We gonna see how it go, man. It's
Oh,
all
yeah,
good.
it's a layup. It's a layup.
Nah, we'll see. I get in. I don't. It's all cool. You know how I am.
Man, you
I
go
don't
in.
be tripping. I
You
know
go
one
on
thing,
in.
my nigga. Hey, head on head, whoever I'm competing with, Frank Gore gonna win, baby.
Oh yeah, I like that.
Yeah, my
You know what I
dog.
mean?
All right, OG.
I ain't tripping. Hey, man. Hey, y'all keep doing y'all thing, man. I respect y'all boys, man. Y'all doing a great job. Care Bear, y'all call it Honey Bear. You know what I mean?
Appreciate
I
it, man.
told Shady, man, I follow y'all show though, bro. I watch y'all shit every week, man.
Oh yeah.
My dog, appreciate you, bro.
appreciate you,
Frank,
man.
be
We'll
safe,
get at
baby.
you.
They was coming
All right,
on.
love, man.
Yes, sir.
That's my boy right
Love. Care Bear, where we at, bro?
Look,
Where
man, we
at?
got to keep it pushing. We got to talk about these 49ers as well. Look, during the 2022 season, we had the 49ers match up with the Eagles in the NFC Championship, but we had an injury early on from Brock Purdy, right? Brock Purdy went down, and everyone in 49ers Nation was wondering, what would it look like if he played a full game? And then we got to see it today without George Kittle ended up going down. They're saying that he tore his Achilles. Is what the report was out here today. They also had numerous injuries. Kittle left early. No Fred Warner. No Nick Bosa. No Brandon Ayuk. No Pearsall. No Michael Williams. No D Winters. They lost the turnover battle, but it did not matter. Kyle Shanahan's 49ers got it done. How impressive were these 49ers versus the Eagles today, guys?
This was the most impressive win in Kyle Shanahan's coaching tenure. When you factor in who he did it with and who he beat. He beat a Philadelphia Eagles team that easily could have and should have been the 2 seed had they played their starters in Week 18. And he did it without his starting tight end. He did it without his receiver 1. He did it without his receiver 2. He did it without his linebacker 1, without his linebacker 2, and without his linebacker 3. He did it without his starting free safety because Jair Brown ended up getting hurt. Kyle Shanahan went into Philadelphia and found a way to make sure you could maintain the proximity of the score of that game and then hit him with a trick play, having a former college quarterback throw it to a former college wide receiver and Jawan Jennings to Christian McCaffrey. What Kyle Shanahan did today is truly beyond comprehension because that game should have been a blowout and somehow, some way he ends up winning that game. No more impressive feat by Kyle Shanahan in his Niners tenure. When he wins a Super Bowl, that will be his most impressive win. Until he wins a Super Bowl, what we saw against the Philadelphia Eagles was his most impressive win.
That's a good take. Yes.
That's it, Shady.
No, this is impressive, though. I got to be honest with him, right? I think it's more impressive because he didn't play great. There's some games where he looked great and he did everything right? And they had some stars with him. But this game, he didn't look great. And he still played really, really well when they needed him most, right? He had some clutch moments, man. I cannot hate on Brock Purdy, but he did his thing. And I can't hate. I'm proud of the dude. I'm mad that he beat my Eagles, but I like to see players do well, and he battled and he won.
Look, we do have some super chats we got to get to, Trey.
Yes.
Yeah, we got a lot.
A lot
we got
of
a lot
super
of them
chats.
right now. The chat is itching to get in this
Hey,
conversation.
y'all get in the comments. It's y'all
Come
show.
on now. It
It's
is
y'all
y'all
show.
show.
Like, pour up a drink
is-
wherever you at. Make sure
Absolutely.
you got you a comfortable seat. If you need a blanket, grab you a blanket.
Don't
Get
be drinking-
comfortable.
don't drink and drive.
Don't drink and drive.
drink and drive.
Grab your loved ones. Grab your little kid. Grab your wife. Grab your mans, and y'all pull up.
Your side drink,
Let's
you got
rap.
one. You know what I mean?
Well, kids need to be in bed, but I do have some $50 super chats. Captain Siv said, "If AJ Brown want to be a diva, that's fine. But when the lights come on, you gotta sing."
Yeah.
That's real.
Let me see. I got another one from I Am Cold Dog. Said, "Do you all think Jalen Hurts is like Eli Manning, meaning he has his best moments in select high pressure situations, i.e. the Super Bowl, but otherwise he's very pedestrian?" How y'all feel about that comparison? Yeah.
I'm not mad. The only difference is Jalen Hurts in the regular season went crazy. Eli Manning in the regular season was literally 500. I think, like, on the dot.
Eli was never. I mean, they made it there as a wild card team whenever they won the Super Bowl. He got hot at the right times. I would say that much. Jalen Hurts, for as hard as I've been on him, the dude is a winner. Like you can't take that away from him. He's a winner.
See, there we go again, yo. Like now with this performance right here, we can't do the winning thing no more. That's a team. That's not a quarterback just stat, bro. That's a team thing.
This is.
Oh my God!
For real though.
Shady.
I never.
different
ever-
Shady.
You know what, Shady? I'm
I've
right there
never
with
seen
you.
I'm used to
I'm
Brock
with you.
Purdy living with the team. Oh,
Yeah.
that team's great. Of course he's gonna win. That team ain't that great.
No team.
He shouldn't have won, and he did win. He
did.
won that game.
Yeah.
Right? Like running back can't go for 300 yards rushing, and then I say we won the game. We got 3 turnovers on defense. No.
Yeah.
Acho, we got to bring Grant Cormino in.
We do. We got to get more
We
Grant.
need some more. of that,
We
'cause
get truthful
it's
McCoy
unlocking
tonight.
the LaShawn Truth McCoy. I like
LaShawn the
that.
Truth McCoy.
Nick Lopez said, "How do we rate the Patriots and what do we think of them moving forward? Defense showed a lot of grit. How do they play against the Steelers and Texans?"
Oh wow.
Patriots are great. Patriots are one of those teams in the AFC that can go all the way. I mean, defensively, you saw what they're capable of doing. Offensively, in the AFC, I think you're only going to need 24 points to win. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
It's not
exactly.
going to take more than 24 points to win a playoff game in the AFC. So Patriots should feel incredibly confident. We'll get to them momentarily.
For sure. Priest 7584 sent another $50 $70 Canadian
My dog.
super chat. Okay, thank you for the conversion in the back, producer Rome. He said, "Shady, what are your thoughts on getting Jason Kelce as an OC or just get another former player on the staff? Dog leading dogs."
Kelce ain't doing that. He getting too much money doing everything else he doing. He busy, got a nice schedule. And I don't know how he'll be calling plays. You got to ask him to call passes. He ain't.
Yeah.
He gonna be like, shit, hey, throw the ball down deep. You know what I mean? I know Kelce. Kelce, he gonna run the ball 30-18.
Throw the ball down.
Run the ball on 3rd and 18.
Oh,
It's
that's
crazy.
funny.
Big Man Hunt said, "Are y'all fucking crazy? Jalen Hurts is my QB1. Y'all MF so quick to switch up. I'm usually behind you 2-5, but terrible take. Down year for Hurts, but realistically, offensive scheme sucked, and we couldn't really open the run this season to help the pass.
Yo, can we keep it real quick though? So
Yeah.
I love Jalen Hurts. Like that's my quarterback, it's my team. I'm rocking for him. But if I'm just doing my job and I'm self scouting, let's go back to last year because we want to act like that didn't happen last year. He ain't throw the ball great last year either though. The problem was we was having 200 something yards rushing, so we overlooked it and we were winning games and defense played well. But there was times where we couldn't move the ball at all, right? And the easiest time to throw the ball is when you run the ball really, really well, and we did it the best out of everybody last year.
Absolutely.
Check.
But when you put him in as a winner, like before, every position had to play well or do your job, but he kind of changed it a little bit. You know what? Just to win,
Yeah.
right? I don't care how I look, I'm a winner, and we start rolling with that. I start rolling with that, and that's not football. That is not football.
I will say the complaints of this season have been, the playbook's so limited. Why is it? Why is it limited? I don't think anybody's asked that question. And now I think you're starting to see it's because you have a guy that's limited as a passer back there. But,
Hello.
Yeah, I only got a couple more. Philip Hoskins, 2012, said, first of all, God bless all of y'all.
God
Man,
bless.
hallelujah. Hallelujah.
God is good.
All the
And it's
time.
Sunday.
It's a good day today. I got baptized.
Oh.
Oh, congratulations,
Shout out to the baptism.
Hey, what do we clap for in the Speakeasy?
We clap for a lot.
We clap for women in the Speakeasy.
We clap for women in the Speakeasy.
Clap for special guests like
Clap for
Frank
special
Gore.
Clap for
guests.
special guests.
We clap for baptism.
Clap for
Clap for
baptism.
baptism.
Gotta clap for
We
baptism.
clap for kids making it through 4 heart surgeries before 3
Yeah,
years old.
absolutely.
Yeah,
Sure,
yeah.
clap
Shout
for
out
that.
Raider.
Sure,
Raider.
I could make
You
two heart
know you
surgeries.
can
Clap for
get
that.
you can get baptized. It don't gotta be in a church.
Yeah,
You knew that?
Yeah,
Because I know a homeboy.
baptisms were originally not done in the church.
Yeah,
Well, one of my homeboys that I'm really, really tight with, he's super religious now. He got baptized in a strip club.
All right. He said.
All right, man.
True
So
story. Yo,
next,
true story.
Next super chat.
Yo, I'm about to FaceTime right now. True story.
And so his super chat goes on to
Lil
say,
Rick.
I got baptized. The Eagles
What
lost.
did he get baptized by?
So we're going there. I listen.
Pastor.
Not who.
Man, the stripper's ass sweat is not holy water, Shady. It's not.
Yeah, and
They
here
no
we
no
are.
girls there. No, it was no. It
It was just in an empty strip club?
Yeah.
I do know churches have taken over strip clubs before. I've heard of
Duh.
that.
Okay,
that's
they're
what I'm
big. They're
saying.
big venues. Yeah.
That's
I'm
what I'm
online.
saying.
I don't listen. I don't know
It
online.
was a church.
Oh,
The church.
It was
Yeah.
renovated.
They took the
They took down the poles
And put in the pool pit.
and hit. Yeah.
See,
Yeah,
you got to describe it like
Replace the
that.
pole for the pole pit.
Right.
Well,
Amen.
they,
That was
they
good.
had, they
Amen.
had on Wednesdays. They had these big pools of water that the girls would just do their thing and they throw money. You know what I mean?
Yep.
So, big venue. The girls weren't there, and he got baptized.
Hallelujah. Did he ever go back?
Hallelujah, man.
I can't confirm that.
That's fair. That's fair. That's better than confirmation.
Yeah, I guess. Philip, I'm sorry. I'm just trying to get through your super chat. He said it was a great day. He got baptized. The Eagles lost. His Patriots won. Anyways, shout out to y'all. Care Bear, you don't look like Mariah Mills. Folks tripping. You got some support, bro. That's
Well, he got baptized. So
Let's
he's
just
not-
bring that up for no reason.
He got baptized. He ain't gonna-
yeah. Well, it's a fresh baptism. He was just recently saved, so he still got a little bit of that. Had to, had to throw
Hey,
that
you
in
say you
there.
got
So.
the heat for us.
Congratulations on your walk with the Lord,
still got
brother.
heat for us?
Yeah.
God bless.
Hey, Care Bear, you still got the heat for us or no?
All right, man. Now y'all see tomorrow.
Oh, tomorrow.
I got something for all of y'all. Y'all see tomorrow.
Oh, really?
Hey, listen, guess what? Wait, listen, let me tell you this one thing, man.
Okay.
Where I'm from,
Absolutely. Your karma struck today on the football field.
yo, if you punch me, I punch back. Just know that. God bless you.
No, it's all good.
I get the first punch. That my dad raised me. You throw the punch first. You don't get hit. You do the hitting. Halfway Crook said 2-5. You finally see it. Many of us have been saying this. The talent on this roster has been masking how incompetent Nick and Jalen truly are. They're frauds who got exposed, mediocre coaching, and mediocre quarterback.
That's
Equals a playoff
That's a real
disaster.
take. That's a real take, bro.
You know who I haven't heard of tonight?
Who's that?
214 Mr. DFW. I ain't heard of you. I ain't heard of you, buddy. Yeah.
That's a good
You watch it back at
point.
home. I love to hear from you.
That's
you
a
quiet
good
today.
Oh.
Hey, you quiet today.
He is quiet.
Yeah. Hey, I haven't seen a single super chat from him today.
Oh.
Real quiet.
Hey, how many people got in the chat today?
Look, man, we
yeah.
got 16,000 people.
16,000
Yeah,
people?
we almost hit
Hey,
19,000
real
today.
quick.
Yeah.
It's almost 19,000?
We almost hit 19 today.
Real quick, all the 19 or 18,000, whatever it is in there. Let me tell you something about Care Bear. He's one of them dudes where he do stuff like this.
Okay.
Right? You can beat me, but you can't beat my boy, though. You know what I mean? And if your boy if his boy beat you up, he gonna be like, yeah, I told you can't see us. Now, you ain't want to fight, but your boy doing the fighting and you doing all the talking. He one of them type of guys.
What happened last time we lined it up?
What you mean?
What happened the last time the Cowboys lined it up with the Eagles? I rest my case. Anyway, let's continue.
But boxing has promoters, Shady. You got like, you
No,
got mouthpouthpies that are like,
he can
talk
fight,
for you.
but they want to fight him, and he want to fight. He want his boys to fight.
I'm not talking. Yeah. Because why would I do that? I'm not in the competition.
See what I'm saying? See what I'm saying?
Oh, wow.
Touche.
That's
Come
crazy.
on
We
now.
did get one more $50 super chat when I started reading. They said Acho nailed it. The last play call gave Hurts and wide receivers no chance. Patulo's been bad all year. We've seen Hurts at MVP level, but Shady's already switching up on him instead of the coaching first. Crazy work.
Dang.
Let's see Purdy against them
Hey,
Texans.
Can I address something real quick? And this is from the heart. We got 16,000 people in here, but our OG super chatter's been quiet.
They have.
Central Cast been quiet. Reese, been
keep him quiet.
Well, Central
Yeah.
Cast did, in his defense, he did send a super chat, but you said nothing under 50.
Okay,
so he
because he was
ain't
quiet.
make the
Reese
cut.
was quiet. Mr. 214, quiet.
too.
Victor
Mad
Moan,
quiet.
quiet.
Yeah, Victor
Mad
Moan,
quiet.
we ain't heard.
You know what I mean?
It's all
Like-
up 340 though. He was in the chat.
he
He
in
was
the
in
chat?
Dominic Scott sent us $100. He was in the
Okay.
chat. So
So
we
The
Nah,
got
Eagles
you-
fans not watching tonight, apparently. I don't
Yeah,
know.
the Eagles. The Eagles
I
fans.
don't know. We
ain't
having a
there.
blast without y'all, Eagles fans.
Two more things real quick because we got another $50. Then we got to get back to the show, y'all. JP Goes 22 said, not the biggest Jalen fan. I think he's a real quarterback, though, and love him on our team. But these two number one wide receivers in the whole receiver room have more drops in the playoffs. I told you about these typos. Since the stat has been recorded, it's all love, though, from Philly. Shady is goated. I also did a poll earlier in the chat just to see how many of y'all were hating on Shady. And I asked, are y'all here just to see Shady pissed off? Yes or no? 79% said yes.
Oh, absolutely.
Hate watching Shady.
Yeah, it's the
Wow.
Shady
Yeah.
McCoy hate watch. I was hate watching the Eagles today. It was beautiful.
Crazy, man.
Shady, you got any response to that? The 79% of the people saying that they just came to see you mad?
Yeah, I'm.
That means
I'm
roughly 12,000 people are here.
Just to see
Just
Shady
to see
pissed
I'm
off.
effed up, home. I ain't know it was like that, dog. Damn.
So you
Cold
think
world,
you
no
think you know a
blankets.
guy, and then they switch up on you like Care Bear jerseys.
I got nothing love for y'all, man.
Care Bear, where we at, G?
Finally, we're off the Eagles. It's baseball season in Philadelphia. Next thing I'll be talking about is the Phillies with you guys. Look, we got to talk about the Chargers taking on the Patriots here. Sunday night football, prime time. It was Justin Herbert's chance to announce himself to the playoff world. And once again, the Chargers came up short. I saw this tweet earlier. Justin Herbert, in his 3 career playoff games, choked a 27-0 lead against the Jacksonville Jaguars, threw 4 interceptions against the Houston Texans, only scored 3 points against the New England Patriots. This man called him the most coddled player in the NFL that never gets criticized for being the worst quarterback in January. Harsh words for Justin Herbert. Do you guys think that this loss tonight throws him in the overrated category?
Absolutely. Justin, but I'll say it like this. Justin Herbert's overpraised. You don't got to call him overrated, but he's for sure overpraised. We praise him as though he's won anything of significance. He hasn't. And the fact of the matter is, do the Chargers have excuses? Absolutely. Both tackles out. Offensive line maligned. Omarion Hampton missed several games. Quentin Johnson went out with an injury. They have excuses. So do the Patriots. They have excuses. So do the Niners. They have excuses. So does everybody else. Justin Herbert, 19 for 31, no touchdowns, huh? Meanwhile, Drake May turned the ball over 2 times and the Patriots still found a way to get the dub. All you could put up was 3 points in a playoff game. Last year, you were in the playoffs. 4 interceptions, and you're facing a sophomore, C.J. Stroud, who struggled the whole season. Your first time in the playoffs, you blow a 27-point lead, the great Justin Herbert. When Justin Herbert struggles, we whisper. But when Justin Herbert succeeds, we roar. And I'm tired of it. Keep the same energy with Justin Herbert. Here's what we've realized this season. Justin Herbert might be better than Tua, but Justin Herbert's still not him. And those 2 things are true. If y'all want to roar when Justin Herbert succeeds, that's fine. But then make sure you roar as well when Justin Herbert struggles. Because today was a struggle. He keeps walking into sacks. He waltzes into them joints. So when I look at Justin Herbert, fine, he doesn't have to be overrated, for sure. But he is for sure overpraised, for sure. We talk about his receivers dropping balls, but we don't talk about when the DB drops picks. DBs be dropping picks that Herbert be throwing, and we don't say a word. But then somebody drops a ball and it's, man, everybody letting Herbert down. How about the fact that Herbert, too, has let them down? Because Herbert disappears like Casper in January.
Oh, wow.
Damn. That was the bar, the last one.
was-
I will say this, though. I think he's the greatest, most talented quarterback that hasn't won anything. Hasn't won a playoff game. Hasn't won a playoff game. I think he's super talented, man, but Acho is right. We praise him way too much. And I'm not saying like go to the AFC Championship game. Just win a playoff game. That's it. That ain't even hard to do. This one game.
Yeah,
last year you threw all them picks, and then this year you didn't really play well at all. I keep thinking about like, well, his team ain't that good. His wide receivers ain't that good. But then I think about it. Brock Purdy's team wasn't that great.
Yep.
They beat the Eagles
Yep.
on the road.
Yep.
And I think about Josh Allen. I don't want to make excuses for Josh Allen, but I think, man, like his team is not good enough either. It's him and the running back, right? And that's it. Defense is up and down. They don't have much. There are no names, no superstars. And they find a way to beat the Jaguars on the road. So I'm done giving excuses for Justin Herbert. I think I'm part of that and guilty also is because he's so talented.
Yeah.
But, bro, you got to get it done.
Now, look, I'm going to get a little nerdy here for a second.
Go for it, G.
Oh.
Justin Herbert is Captain America, and everyone thought he was Superman. Captain America is super duper strong. He's got great leadership capabilities. He's real tough. He has all the things that you want out of a leader, out of someone mentally. He can go out there. He can give anybody a good fight on any given day. When it comes time to put on that cape, he can't fly.
Ooh.
He can't.
Wee.
He can't do it. He don't have a laser shooting out of his eyes like a Josh Allen does. Josh Allen has to put on that cape. He goes out there and does it.
Yeah, he does it.
Now, look, it's not that Justin Herbert isn't good. Today, he had zero help from his running game. Kamani Vidal had 11 carries for 31 yards. Marion Hampton had 1 carry for a loss of a yard. Negative 1 yards rushing. Justin Herbert was the leading rusher tonight. He was trying to put on the Superman cape, and we saw, oh, bro, you just can't fly. You just can't do it. Justin Herbert is a really solid quarterback. He's a great quarterback, but he's going to need that help around him. And I will give him this pass, though. I will give him a pass again. If there's going to be someone in here that is going to give him a pass. Next year, when the Chargers have a healthy offensive line, when they get Joe Alt back, when they get Rashawn Slater back, when they get Makai back, then also back and healthy, and then they're all playing out there, and Marion Hampton doesn't have to miss 10 games of the season and ruin my fantasy year. They are going to look like a different team. The question is, can he show up in that big
But here's
moment?
why I got to stop you, G.
Okay.
I'm glad y'all here for this conversation. Where am I at, Taylor? Where am I at, bro? Drake Maye was his team's leading rusher today, too. Drake Maye's leading receiver was a running back. Drake Maye's second leading receiver was his wide receiver 3. Justin Herbert, how about you go out there and play better than the opposing quarterback? I remember my coach came up to me once and he said, we broke us down in team meetings. Hey, linebackers, be better than their linebackers. D-line, be better than their D-line. DBs, be better than their DBs. Hey, quarterback, be better than their quarterback. RBs, be better than their RB. Justin Herbert has been worse than the opposing quarterback every single time he's gotten into the playoffs. Last year, 4 interceptions, worse than C.J. Stroud. First time in the playoffs, you had 1 touchdown. But Trevor Lawrence, though he had all them picks, he had 4 touchdowns. This year in the playoffs, Justin Herbert, 3 points. Sure, you were your team's leading rusher. So was Drake Maye. So, like, don't tell me about all the excuses, because you will always have an excuse. Go out there, like Care Bear said, put the cape on, but the cape don't exist. And I think all those people that excessively praise Justin Herbert do him a hindrance, because y'all go out there and make him think, oh, it's not his fault. It's not his fault. Sure, he's not the problem, but he hasn't been enough of the solution. And that's my tension with Justin Herbert. Of course he's not the problem, bro. O-line was banged up. RB was banged up. Wideouts was banged up. But go be the solution. Drake Maye, he's a solution. Why is Drake Maye in MVP conversations, but you're not? Y'all's defenses are equally good. Equally good. You probably got more players on defense, if we're being honest.
That's hard.
So do you think at this point, Justin Herbert is more of a trailer than he is a tractor?
It's a great question. No.
He carries his team too, though. At times.
That's what I'm saying. He still carries his team.
does. The only hard part is twofold. One, where does he carry him to? And 2,
What you mean?
meaning
The
like
playoffs.
first round exit.
Yeah, so he carries him to the playoffs that he don't play good in the playoffs. That's fair.
That's still carrying him, I guess, to your point.
Yeah, hell yeah.
I mean, Justin Herbert, obviously, he ain't getting carried. No. By no stretch of the imagination is he getting carried. It's just he ain't pulling him nowhere, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't take an electric vehicle on a road trip, because eventually you got to stop to refuel. Yeah. Justin Herbert's that EV. You get to the playoffs and it's like, oh, sorry, anybody got a charging station?
So I mean, and I get it, because Herbert, he has all the talent. He should be better. But we not going to get none of that to Harbaugh?
No. I give hella credit to Harbaugh. To me, Harbaugh gets all the credit for several reasons. Number one, Harbaugh brought in some random college defensive coordinator that nobody's ever heard of, and Jesse Minter to be his defensive coordinator. Took a bet on him, and Jesse Minter's lights out.
See, hold up now. Now we getting somewhere. He the head coach, right?
Harbaugh, yes.
So we're not just talking about this defense. We talking about the whole team. Like, so you bring in a running coordinator, or running offensive coordinator, right? And y'all go out there, you have fullbacks and all these linemen and all that, and y'all don't run the ball. They ran the ball today?
They attempted to. They just couldn't do nothing with it.
So what I'm saying is, like, I hear y'all talk about Sirianni. It's not a Sirianni conversation, but I'm just trying to be fair here. Why Harbaugh don't get no blame for nothing? Because I'm thinking, like, all right, you got he's not Jalen Hurts. He's a better thrower than Jalen Hurts. He's a thrower.
Yep.
So why not go ahead and get some different wide receivers and all that?
The reason I'm not going to give Harbaugh blame is for this. And primarily, the Chargers didn't underachieve this year. You know what I mean? Like the Chargers were I think they're the 5 or 6 seed. They're on the road. Like, if we're being honest, the Chargers weren't supposed to win this game. I wanted Herbert to play better.
Wait. They were hyped up. They beat the Chiefs, and everybody was loving them, right?
Sure, but they weren't supposed to win this game.
Hold on.
The Patriots are.
Why not, though? If you watched the game, they could have won this game.
They could have.
It was all field goals and all defense.
But could have and were supposed to is just different. They weren't supposed to.
I don't know who's supposed to win the game. I don't know about that. The Eagles are supposed to win the game today.
Yeah.
We're just all around better. Who's another one that was supposed to win in the playoffs this year? I think the Texans are supposed to
win. The Rams were supposed to win, yep.
The Rams are supposed to win.
Of course.
All right, so other than them games, every other game is like close, okay? Now, how the hell Harbaugh don't get no blame at all? At all?
The reason I can't blame Harbaugh is like, what would you blame him for?
See, now you see, he's the head coach, though. He's the head coach. It ain't just so you saying he's a defensive guy? That's why?
No, I'm saying because I didn't look at the Chargers today and see like I don't see egregious time management. I didn't see like egregious play calling.
Acho, they had 3 points, dude. He's ex-quarterback though, right? Okay, so he knows something about quarterback. He knows something about offense, right? The defense played great. Cool, I'll give you that. They played well. But dog, you had 3 points. So my thing is, how in the hell does the head coach don't get no blame? But a head coach that wins Super Bowls, that goes to Super Bowls, that wins all these games, gets all the blame.
Nah, I'm with Shady. I think
Harbaugh
does deserve some of the blame. Well, I don't think Greg Roman's a good hire.
But here's why I hate that. Here's why I hate that. Justin Herbert had his best year this year with Greg Roman. Lamar Jackson had a unanimous MVP with Greg Roman. So I'm not going to come out in here and say that Greg Roman, who helped revitalize Justin Herbert's career, Colin Kaepernick's career, Alex Smith's career, was there when Lamar Jackson had a unanimous MVP. I don't want to talk about.
We're talking about individual stats now.
I wouldn't say this is Justin Herbert's best year.
I'm talking about how the quarterbacks performed.
Dude, I don't know how you want to cut it about his career and all this and that. I don't want to go that far into it, right? I don't want to nerd out. I just want to talk about in a playoff game. This is the second playoff game that he's under Harbaugh, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. Your quarterback, because you played quarterback before, right? Harbaugh. Your quarterback had 4 picks last year? 3 picks?
Yeah, 4.
4 picks last year and y'all lost.
Yep.
Bet. Okay, first year, I get it. The second year, you come out there, your quarterback plays bad, your offense looks bad, you put up 3 points in a defensive type of game and you lose. And you telling me the head coach will have nothing to do with that? But you come at Nick Sirianni, make it make sense, Acho.
If you want to come in Harbaugh, you can. Like if you want me to come in Harbaugh, I'm not going to say
something about it. You gotta say something about it.
I just don't have much.
Just give me a sentence and I'll take it. Give me what? All right, Trevor, you don't go for me. At least be off this one.
Nah, I hear you.
Bro,
I'm with you on this.
Last year, 4 picks, they lose. This year, 3 points.
But Kerber, to me, it's like I could point to things with Sirianni. Like, and I don't want to make this a Sirianni conversation. I know y'all have heard us talk way too much about the Eagles.
We don't want to do that. I'm just saying.
To me, it's like I look at Harbaugh's track record. I look at Herbert's track record. Herbert struggled in the playoffs before Harbaugh.
Yeah.
Harbaugh had success in the playoffs before Herbert.
But that's why we brought you here. We brought you here because you were so great. I watched you say, Shady, you know what? Now that Harbaugh's here, things gonna be different.
Yeah,
you said
made the playoffs back-to-back years. Hadn't done that before.
Guys, I think it's twofold though. The reason, look, Harbaugh's identity, he wants this to be a running football team. That's why you hire Greg Roman to go out there and do it. Whether you like Greg Roman, I'm not a Greg Roman fan or not. I understand why he made that hire. You are also missing the 2 best players on your offensive line. Arguably, maybe the 2 best players on your offense. If we're being honest, it should matter a little bit. They haven't been healthy on the offensive line, and they haven't been healthy at the running back position at all. You ended up losing Najee Harris for the season. You lost an Amarian Hampton. Again, he got hurt again today. Like, I think it's a situation where yes, it is on Harbaugh as much as it is on Herbert, in my honest opinion. But I think the injuries hurt the Chargers a lot this season as well. They're not the same team that they were early on in the year.
Injuries, you gonna do that?
I'm not saying that's the sole reason. Harbaugh still deserves it.
All I'm saying is this though. So you the hire, you got a generational talented quarterback at throwing the ball, and you go out here and you get a run first coordinator.
Oh, okay, I get what you're saying now.
But we don't want that's.
Yeah, I get what you're saying now.
All right,
why do you want to run first team whenever you have a guy that special?
Don't blame him. Yeah, he get the pass.
I hear you.
Why
do you hire Greg Roman when you have a thrower like Justin Herbert?
Quarterback?
Well, I think because here's the thing. Harbaugh knows how to win, and Harbaugh does what Harbaugh does. And so now, for better or worse, to Shady's point, like maybe you want to go there and you cater to the roster. But here's what I will say is you can't look at what the Chargers did this season and say they underachieved. Given the decimation of injuries, given the 11 wins,
when we do that, though, when we talking about elite quarterbacks,
I'm talking about the coach now. You want me to talk about Harbaugh? But you want me to talk about Herbert? I can talk about Herbert. Now I'm talking about Harbaugh.
I'm saying if you're the head coach and you got a generational type talented quarterback, there ain't no excuses. The hardest thing to do in football is to get a.
But here, quarterback.
You got that.
But here's my thing.
You got that.
The difference for me is remember the stance I'm on. I do not believe that Herbert is this generational talented quarterback. Y'all do. So we're coming from completely different premises. Like I don't believe that Herbert is this ultimate winner, put the team on his back in every moment in the playoffs, go out there. I just don't think that's the case.
I didn't say that. Generational talented quarterback. If you have a really good coach, like you said, Harbaugh, I think he's a really good coach, and you add him a generational talented quarterback, make it work. That's why they hired him. That's why they want to listen. I don't care about no college. We want you, because you are that good. Now we have you. You give us the same results.
Yeah, I feel you.
Come on,
but
now.
I guess on the flip side, then let's talk about it like this. I just think the Patriots were better, which is
Absolutely.
fair. Like look, I know y'all waiting on us to talk about the Patriots. Respectfully, I just think the Patriots are better. Drake Maye went out there today, rolling to his left through that dot in the back of the end zone. I forget who it was to. It may have been a Stevenson. It may have been a Boutte. Ramondre Stevenson had a really good game running. I think the Patriots are capable of winning a Super Bowl. I think Mike Vrabel's a really good head coach. I think Josh McDaniels is a phenomenal offensive coordinator. So you got your defensive mind. You got your offensive mind. I think Drake Maye is as poised as they can come for as young as he is. And they got Christian Gonzalez. He's really good. They got Milton Williams up front in the defensive tackle position. Like, I actually just think the Patriots are a good team.
I argue that.
I hear you there. Moving forward, we got to talk about these Patriots. Though.
Please.
Drake Maye, Herbert might not have the. Oh, do you want to hit super chats first?
I think we should.
Go ahead.
Couple $100 super chats. We got some $50 super chats. It's getting kind of.
Hold up. The OGs showed up too.
The OGs did show up. The call to action worked.
I saw one thing from him.
Do we have any Care Bear type pictures?
It's not, bro.
Type. No, we not.
What's happening, bro? This is your funeral, not mine. That's
He trying to eulogize himself.
what I'm saying, bro. He just trying to find something to hate on me for. Enjoy this loss.
Okay, so let me see where I start. So Central Cast sent a $50 super chat and said, "Bro, I'm broke." Read the other super chats I sent, Trey. So I will do that for you, brother. He said, "I thought Jalen Hurts was a winner. Looking more like a Jag who got carried, and if he throws the ball, y'all lose. Brock Purdy is the system, not in the system. Even with 2 interceptions, he threw his way to a win." He followed up with another one and said, "Acho, what's your jersey size? Time for the faithful to get you a jersey of your own. These Eagles are like the 2023 Eagles."
What's the faithful?
Just like Acho said.
The Niners.
They
refer themselves as,
the faithful.
The faithful.
I don't get it.
The Niner faithful.
He don't understand nothing about faithful. That's the problem.
Wow, that was a good one.
That was a good. Look at you.
That was a good one, Shady. Come on, game recognized game. That was a good one, Shady.
Guys,
you literally profess how much you cheat on this show.
No,
You're not faithful.
You love cheating, bro.
No, I don't.
You love cheating, and you love other people cheating.
No.
You don't trust people
You
that
said
don't
you
cheat.
don't never trust a man if he. What was it saying? Never
Have you
trust
never
a man if
cheated?
he never cheated.
Yeah, like if a dude never cheated, how I could? You like a cop, like a detective. I don't even trust you. Like I can't. How did I trust you? You never ever cheated. It's like losing.
What's wrong with him? Man?
How? That's like losing virginity at like 21 years old. Like
There's nothing wrong with that. If
There's
somebody
nothing wrong with
chooses
that.
to wait,
There's nothing wrong with that. We don't shame in the speakeasy.
yeah, we don't do that.
okay,
Now, I had a kid at 19, so April Aries sent a $50 super chat. Shady, this super chat is for you. KP and Sirianni sabotage a team that really could have gone back to back. Acho, you cute and from Niger, so no wahala, bro. How do I say that?
It's some Nigerian
No,
talk.
no, wahala. No,
wahala.
problem.
Love y'all. Even light skinned bear. That was a hell of a super chat. Please
was
don't make me read stuff
Nigerian-
like that again. That was uncomfortable.
Nigerian secrets.
Tall up 340 sent a $50 super chat, said clear throat. Damn, baby. Turn around and clap that January Justin for me. Don't stop shaking until I tell you, baby. It's your birthday. Yeah. Tall up 340 is hilarious.
January Justin.
That's our resident comedian. Tall up
that
340.
Bear.
Clap that Care Bear. It's crazy.
What's the model
What's wrong
from,
with him, bro?
What's the girl name? The light on Zion.
Mariah Mills.
He just desperate
Mariah
today.
Bear.
He just desperate today. He just desperate
Hey,
today.
KL2CD sent a $100 super chat and said at 25, rain, sleet, or snow, Shady snatching ankles on the go. That's it.
Now
That's all we want to say.
Now that ain't a lie. That is not a lie.
That was crazy glaze right there. But listen, you sent the 100, so that's on you, not me. Christopher Robinson,
real. That was
who sent a $100 super chat earlier, sent a $50 one and said, I think I remember Acho saying we're going to find out if Justin Herbert is it because Jim had taken quarterbacks with way less talent and won with them. Maybe Justin is just too talented for Harbaugh.
I don't know what that part. But Acho said that. You said that.
What's that?
So he said, I think I remember Acho saying we're going to find out if Justin Herbert is it because Jim has taken quarterbacks with way less talent and won with them.
Justin's not it.
See what I'm saying? You say how good Harbaugh is. He's took other quarterbacks like down here,
Correct.
up here.
Which means
and
where
now the quarterbacks up here, bring him up there.
here's the problem we all make with Justin Herbert.
Okay.
We are all assuming that Justin Herbert is up here. So we keep trying to rationalize like, wait, why isn't this working? Because he's so good, because he's so good, because he's so good. Recalibrate your mind. Maybe he's not that good. And the second you realize Herbert's not as good as you think he is, everything else in this life will make sense.
Is Herbert top 10 to you?
Of course, but that's not saying a ton. I think he's 9, 8, 9.
It's not clocking to
Dude,
you guys.
in the
not there
NFL,
yet.
if you top 10, you're a good quarterback.
Shady, you know way better than me. The difference between
All right.
8, 9, 10, and 1 through 4 is
Elite.
seismic.
What's the difference between you and DeMarco Murray?
Seismic.
Huge.
Gigantic.
No,
and DeMarco Murray was top 10.
DeMarco Murray was top 10 for a little
I'm
bit.
not way better than DeMarco Murray.
To me, you
I just
were.
had a,
Yes, you were.
No.
I'm a Cowboys fan.
I just had a conversation with you earlier.
I'd have traded y'all in a
I
second.
just told you.
I'm sorry.
See, but that's not. Come on, bro. That's not real football. You play real football. You know what I'm talking about.
The gap between Josh Allen and Justin Herbert is gigantic.
The number 3 receiver on the team compared to number 1 receiver. Yes, number 1 dude is better than him.
Yeah.
He ain't super way better than
No,
him.
but he's a playoff win better. Like he's Josh Allen and Trevor
good.
Lawrence. All right, bet. Go ahead.
Okay. Big DeMo Jr. in the
up,
building.
man?
Dropped the $100 super chat and said, "What's good, fellas? I'm always close by. Best sports show. Period. God
Thank you.
bless
There it
all
is.
you brothers. Quick takes. Herbert overrated. Eagles got to look in the mirror. Sam Darnold might be C ghost again. Stafford's in to Caleb home. Patriots might come out of the AFC.
Wow.
That was a lot.
Speaking of
a lot of facts, though. He's
Is
a
that
lot
the
of
last
facts.
one?
You said what?
Is that the last one we had?
That's a lot of facts, Big Demone.
I do have a couple
Vic
others.
Demo-
but-
Oh, okay.
We can come back to those.
Yeah, well, we'll
Yeah,
come
we'll
back to those because this is the
Let's go
perfect
ahead and transition.
segue
Let's do it.
about the Patriots. Look, we mentioned Justin Herbert not being generational. The Patriots quarterback might just be generational.
Right.
Drake made today in the AFC wildcard 268 passing yards, 66 rushing yards, a passing touchdown, which was an absolute dot. And he led the Patriots in passing and in rushing yards. Fellas, do you guys think that now the Patriots are the favorites in the AFC side of the bracket?
Hard to say that they're the favorites, but they're as good as anybody in the AFC. I think the Patriots, I think the Texans, and I think the Broncos are the most complete teams in the AFC. However, the Bills have the best player. So it's going to come down, truly to me, and I hate this as a cop-out, it's going to come down to matchups. I believe if the Bills can avoid the Texans, the Bills are going to the Super Bowl in the AFC.
I like that one.
If they can avoid the Texans.
Yeah.
If the Bills cannot avoid the Texans, and y'all might know better than me who's matching up with who, the Bills aren't
The
getting
Bills
there.
are going to be playing against the Bills are playing the Patriots next, I believe.
Really?
Or
bet.
no. The Bills are playing the Broncos next. Yeah,
Bet.
That's where it is.
So for me, like I think the Patriots are as good as anybody. Really good quarterback, really competent running game, really good defense, lockdown cornerback. Now, and they found a way this game to get pressure on the Q.
Yeah.
If you can get pressure on the Q, like, I don't see why what would hold the Patriots back outside of inexperience. But if Drake Maye don't hold them back, ain't nothing gonna hold them back.
They're gonna be playing the winner of the Pittsburgh and the Texans game tomorrow night. That's What will hold them back would be, in my opinion, what we saw tonight is a team that can play as consistent as we saw the Chargers do defensively for at least most of the game, and then also capitalize on the offensive side of the ball. I don't think they're gonna see an offense as bad as the Chargers were tonight. The rest of the way.
Texans offense gets real nasty real often, bro.
Yeah.
Real nasty. To me, it's like Drake May's probably the second best quarterback left in the AFC, right? Maybe not even close. Josh Allen, Drake
Josh
May,
Allen, Drake, and then there's a gap
and then
between
like
everybody
Aaron
else.
Rodgers, then Stroud, then Bo Nix.
Yeah.
So like, you got the second best Q left, and you got the second or third best defense left.
They should be the favorite, in my opinion. I think they should be the favorite to win the AFC.
Where you at, 2-5?
I don't know, dog. If the Patriots play the Texans, that Texans pass rush is different. And they ain't gonna be running the ball up and down like they want
Not
to
at all.
against the Texans. That's
at
dead. And then today showed me something that if the Chargers got a good defense, but you would say that the Texas defense is probably better than the Chargers defense.
Yes.
And they played them well today. And if you make a couple plays on offense, you're in this ball game. If the Chargers made a couple plays against the Patriots in that game, they're in the game. They're right there. I don't know. I like the Patriots though, and I will say that like Drake Maye is going to be better in that game. This is his first playoff game. The jitters, nervous, all these things, right? And they played well. He handled it well, but I don't know though. I might. Then the Broncos, like I want the Bills to win that game, but I don't know. Just because the defense is so good over there for the Broncos, and they're gonna run the ball. I watched today how the Bills couldn't stop the run. Right now, praying to God that Trevor Lawrence was Trevor Lawrence, but they should have just ran the ball all game. If they'd have ran the ball all game, I don't know if the Bills win. And I look at the Broncos, they're gonna run the ball against the Bills the whole game.
Yeah.
So I think the scariest team is probably the Broncos. They got good defense and they got a really good coach and Sean Payton. But then Bo Nix, though, he's living, he's breathing.
He's
Yo,
living.
it's
He's
a coin
breathing,
flip, yo.
yeah.
I mean, it's like
Yo.
the superstar quarterback you would bet on now. Team ain't that good, so you can't bet on Josh Allen and them.
Yeah.
And then the great defense, but they got a regular quarterback. It's like,
Yeah.
I think out of that Bills and Broncos matchup, whoever wins that is going to be meeting the Patriots in the AFC Championship. I see the Patriots getting by the Texans. I do. Now look, I do. I see the Patriots getting by them. Now
I don't know.
I think Drake Maye is going to make more plays than I think a CJ Stroud in that offense will.
But against who? Against Derek Stingley?
Yes.
No.
I'm sorry. Oh,
No.
okay. So
No.
you have the
No.
Texans going through.
Yes.
Okay.
I mean, bro. Again, you
They're
have to tell
unbelievable,
Me,
but
against who is who?
I think
Who's
it's
beating Stingley?
I think whatever
Like, who's beating Lassiter? Who's blocking Daniil Hunter? Who's blocking Will Anderson? And
Yeah.
then if you throw it to the middle of the field, Bullock will pick it off. Or
Yeah.
Petrie. Like,
Petrie
who?
had a great year this year, too. Yeah,
That's my question, 2-5. It's like,
and CJ Stroud,
unless he sells.
but
I
not
don't-
even that. He takes a step back this year. But you know what it is? But he's being conservative. He
Yep.
ain't trying to.
Yep.
So it's
D'Amico
like,
knows now.
He's trying not to lose.
So now it's like, how do you beat him, though? Mm-hmm. You got to put points on them boys early, and I don't know if you're going to be able to do that against the Texans.
They do have the best defense in the league. I'll give you
Yeah.
that.
It
Straight up, I
ain't
think they have the best
scary,
defense
though.
in the league.
It's one thing about having a really good defense. It's nothing when it's scary. Like,
Yes.
damn, they could change the game with
Can I
strip
say it like
sacks,
this, right?
This and that.
The Eagles have a really good defense, right?
Yeah.
But
do.
the Eagles don't have a scary defense. It's just
No,
like
they
the
don't.
Eagles
They
play
don't.
very fundamentally
We're
sound.
good. I mean, we're real good. But we're not scary, though.
No.
Them
Yeah.
boys are scary, dude.
Correct. Like Eagles don't have any players that you're like Quinyon Mitchell, but
Yeah.
like, and then Cooper's a really good player, all pro. Shout out to him.
Cooper really good.
The Texans have dudes you can't even try them. What you want? Will Anderson is a monster. Daniil Hunter is a monster. Derek Stingley is a monster. Who else? People ain't got monsters.
And I think just based off of what I've seen, and maybe this is nostalgia bias, growing up watching AFC side of the bracket in the NFL playoffs, whoever has the quarterback, unless you have that just crazy ass defense, and we have seen that on the AFC side. We've seen it with the Broncos whenever they won with Peyton when he was older, right? And that this is probably the closest that we've seen a defense look like to it. The quarterbacks matter. The quarterback, the Brady's, the Mannings, the Roethlisbergers, they matter.
It ain't this year, though. Like
You don't think so with Allen and Drake May?
You saw what the Texans did to Josh.
Because I'm being real with you though. Like those was different times. Like right now, like even Josh is the best quarterback in the whole entire thing. But you see his team?
Yeah. I hear you.
Like, dude, like today was a struggle to win the day.
Yeah.
Yo.
The Jags were hot closing out the season, though. I thought that was an impressive victory to go on the road and beat them. And he made plays like that's the thing. I know Josh, if you give him the ball late in the game, he's going to go put his team in a position to win. Unless it's Patrick Mahomes and waiting to get the ball back on the other side, we've seen time and time again. He's going to lead that game-winning drive. I think if they can make that game close, let's get it to crunch time. Let's get it to whenever. It just matters who can have the best drive.
That sounds easier than said and done, though. Like,
that's true.
Like, yo, did you watch even today? I don't know why in the hell they want to put the ball in Trevor Lawrence's hands. Like, why they do something? Anyway.
They had to.
Yeah, immediately through.
They ran, but did you see how they ran the ball? I'm going to take a wild guess. Both of the running backs had at least over 5 yards a carry. I'm going to take a guess.
I know that number 33 or whatever.
He was killing.
He was going crazy.
And it was like big holes. I'm like, my fat ass can get out there and get 10 yards? Like, come on.
Yeah, that's facts.
I just think the quarterbacks will matter. We'll see in that next matchup. I think the Texans run over the Steelers tomorrow night.
Oh, my God. That's going to be.
So then it's Patriots versus who?
It'll be the Patriots versus the Texans. So, the Patriots get the winner of tomorrow night. The Bills and Broncos are already locked in.
Here's the other thing.
I stopped gambling. I told
you might bet on that one.
I'm only gambling on a couple fights here and there. I'm done with football gambling, right? Because if I didn't make that promise to God, dude, I would have put everything I got left, and I will bet it on the Texans. Yeah. They are going to play around, pause with the Steelers.
Yeah, you're not wrong. PrizePicks, code Speakeasy, get $50 in lineups after you make your first $5 lineup. Fantasy lineups. Y'all know in the Speakeasy, you use PrizePicks. That's what we do in the Speakeasy.
Absolutely.
Exclusively PrizePicks. You get $50 in lineups after you make your first $5 line up. Keep it pushing.
Yo, you like this hat?
Paying attention.
My girlfriend got me this hat.
Look, we got to keep it pushing.
Girlfriend. Whoa.
I'm taking. Man, y'all knew I was exclusive dating.
He did say he's exclusively dating.
Yeah, I got a girlfriend now.
Man, that's on a Sunday, and then on Tuesday it'll be married to the streets, and then on Thursday it'll be back exclusively.
That's a good point.
Now, what you're doing, Trey, and I know I represent the culture on the show here, that's called dry snitching, and that is corny, and that's wrong. That's not true.
You just did that. For one, and for two, I'm not dry stitching. I'm just regurgitating words that you have said on this show in front of the thousands of people that are here today.
I am a faithful boyfriend. I've cheated in the past. That's why you can trust me. You know what I'm saying? I can't trust y'all.
Like,
I can't trust y'all.
Do you lead with that line? Like, look, I've cheated in the past, and that's why you can trust me.
No,
you can trust me.
This is for me. This is for me.
Okay.
Like, you know, like I love y'all. It's hard to trust y'all though. Y'all never cheated before. It's like we're just getting to know each other again.
How is it hard to trust someone that doesn't?
That's loyal.
That doesn't
do something untrustworthy.
Yeah, it doesn't do something untrustworthy. That doesn't betray someone's trust.
Well, thinking about y'all believe in Jesus?
Yeah, of course. Hallelujah.
Absolutely.
You know Jesus hung around?
Yeah.
He didn't hang around pastors and preachers. He hang around them dudes.
You're right.
You know what he hung around?
Talk to me.
Y'all know. Strippers.
Yeah.
I can't say the word my dad and mom's watching, but bad girls, tax
collectors.
Harlots. You call them harlots.
This, that, and third, all type of stuff. Bad people.
Yeah.
That became good. The difference is y'all three are just real good. So I'm trying to learn how to deal with y'all.
No. See, you almost had it. Instead of learning how to deal with us, you should be trying to learn from us.
Oh, okay. That's fair.
No, I'm good, man. Y'all told me y'all got your first real kiss at like 18. I'm cool after that. That shit scared the shit out of me.
18 is crazy.
Didn't you say your parents were watching and you don't want to cuss?
Shit. Well, I don't cuss in front of my parents, but I'm at work. This is part of working.
Okay, fair.
That's true. Holy shit, we got to keep it pushing. Look, we got to talk about that game that we saw at the beginning of the day. The Jaguars facing off with the Bills. Trevor Lawrence in the playoffs. 3 games, 7 interception, leading QBs in picks since his postseason debut. And also, this was the play. 1 minute left. Only needed to get in the field goal range. Legacy on the line. And this is what we saw out of Trevor Lawrence. Very first play of that drive.
Let's get to it. Let's get to it.
Intercepted. Fellas.
I can't wait, Bear. Call me up. I can't wait. Because they told me I was tripping. I was hanging. Shay don't know what he's talking about. He didn't watch the Jags. I do watch the Jags. And I'll be right. I said they need to go through the running game. You know why? Because they quarterback that they overhyped. They said he was generational. They took him number 1 pick overall. And when you watch him on the biggest stage, what he looked like. Because for real, them boys dropped a lot of picks today. He should have had like 3 extra picks. Am I lying? Dog, Trevor Lawrence is, and we want to talk about Justin Herbert being overhyped and overpraised. Trevor Lawrence is overpraised. The dude can be one of the worst quarterbacks in the league and then become one of the best quarterbacks in the league. He's too inconsistent. I watched today. They could have ran the ball up and down the field against the Buffalo Bills. But no, they want to stick with a high-paid quarterback. And what did he do? Not deliver. Now, luckily, that kid Parker Washington, he a dog. He gets super separation. He makes guys miss after the catch.
Big dog.
If he wasn't there, dog, and you have to be accurate on all your passes, oh my God. The Bills missed 2 or 3 picks. Tre'Davious White, you my young boy.
Yeah, you gotta have
I'm
him.
texting you because you missed 2 easy picks. Easy ones. Now, Trevor Lawrence got nice hair, though. Got nice hair. I can't hate him. He got nice hair.
Wait, you say Trey White was his young bull?
Trey White is his young bull.
No, I'm saying young bull is crazy. You old. Anyway, but no, look,
Nobody
to Shady's point, you are old. Trey White's a veteran, a uber veteran in the league. You're old. To your point though, 14 carries for the running backs today. They averaged 8.4 yards for the Jacksonville Jags.
I told you.
You did.
I know football.
do.
I'm not a fan. I don't just throw people's jerseys on like Carrot Bear.
Yeah.
I keep it real. If you good, you good. If you bad, you bad. I don't care. I don't want to be your friend.
Yeah.
I ain't trying to be hanging out with I don't care about being cool with you. I'm being honest.
Yeah.
So, just for context, ETN had 10 rushes for 67 yards, so he was at 6.7.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then Tootin had 4 for
51.
51.
Yeah. Yeah, 14 carries, 118 yards.
Quick. Now, Trey, you ain't never played in a league, a step
Nothing.
NFL. But if you was the coach,
Uh-huh.
right, and whatever hairstyle you want to do that day, because you change it every other week, what would you did? Would you ran or you threw it? And the Bills got like the 29th worst rushing defense.
Yeah,
What
bad
would you
game
did,
plan.
Trey?
Yeah, I run the ball.
And you'd have got a new contract.
So are you putting this on Liam Cohen or are you putting this on Trevor Lawrence? Because Liam Cohen's the one calling the plays out there.
Cohen ain't getting $200-some million. Huh? Is he? Shit, where I'm from, money matters most.
Talk to him.
Okay.
Right? And real quick, before we get on Trevor Lawrence, did you see that one on interview chick that did that?
You talking about the mom at the...
That was somebody's grandma.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Ooh,
I'll play it for
baby,
you guys.
Can we
real
go
quick.
there now or finish the Trevor?
Yeah. Well, I'll
You
play
know
it
what
for
Trevor
you.
looked like today?
Yeah.
Ass.
Auntie had his back, though.
So, yeah.
And it's crazy.
Yeah,
Now,
Auntie
did have his
no
back.
one is gonna call Trevor out though. That's what I hate about the league, yo. You been decent quarterback and they won't call you out because he's nice. You know what I'm saying? Dude, I don't care how nice you are. Can you play or you can't play?
Here's the problem with Trevor Lawrence at this point. We know Doug Peterson can coach. And Doug Peterson couldn't make Trevor Lawrence a winner.
Come on, man.
Liam Cohen, we see what he can do. And now Liam Cohen hasn't been able to make Trevor Lawrence a winner in the playoffs. So eventually Trevor is like, come on, G. Now, I'm not crazy disappointed in Trevor because Josh Allen I knew was going to win that game. Josh Allen is Josh Allen.
Oh, no.
He is.
No,
Come on, Shady. Come on.
Josh Allen don't play no defense? Do he? He ain't ever tackling nobody.
But here's the thing.
That is bull, yo.
Here's my thing. Josh kept applying pressure. If I'm not mistaken, didn't the Jags go up 24-20? Care Bear, remind me with how much time left.
They went up 24-20 with 4 minutes and 53 seconds.
And so at that point in time, you got the best run defense in football. You're up 24-20. Y'all throwing body shots. Usually they would fold. Scroll back up real quick here.
Yeah.
Usually they would fold, but then eventually, like, Josh just kept applying pressure. So what happens, how the game ends up in the fourth quarter. But Bills punt, I think the Bills are up 13-10.
Yeah.
After the Bills are up 13-10, the Jags go score. Jags go up 17-13. The Bills go score. Bills go up 20-17. Trevor Lawrence, he goes scores. Jags go up 20-24. Bills, they go score.
Hold it, time
Josh just kept applying pressure.
Because now, this is what I like you doing. All right? Now, Josh was leading them scores. Trevor Lawrence wasn't. He was not.
Shady, they were talking long touchdown drives, bro.
Oh,
11
my
play
God. I watched some of the
10 play
plays.
drives.
Running backs.
But here's my point is, how many other teams in the AFC would have been, not even teams, how many other offenses and quarterbacks would have been able to match Trevor score for score? I don't think the Texans could have. I don't think the Steelers could have.
Guys that's making big money. Let's talk about it.
Well, then that's not a lot because C.J. Stroud's not making big money, Drake May's not making big money, Bo Nick's not making big money, and Rodgers not making big money. So
wait, hold on. Hold on. Say that again. Because every team is different.
I said how many teams could have matched the Jags offense score for score? I think in the AFC, I think only the Bills are capable of doing that.
Man, I watched this game. Acho, you're not about to change my mind. You good at that shit. Not today. I watched that game. He did not deliver. It's a couple things on there that they not showing with these stats. I hate these stats. I watched Trey White drop 2 picks, easy ones. Did you not see it?
That did happen.
Okay. Plays where he didn't make. You're not about to change my mind about Trevor Lawrence. I watched him in a big game like this where they were favored and they should be favored. They were the better team. Better offense, better defense. Stop me if I'm wrong. Right?
No, you're right.
Right. They should have won that game. Yeah. Josh Allen is Josh Allen, but Josh Allen don't play defense. There was a couple times in that game where Josh Allen had the punt. Josh Allen didn't go out to score every single play. That did not happen at all.
Yeah.
But what I'm saying is this, like, is it fair to say that, and I agree with you on the whole Trevor Lawrence.
You told me how, y'all told me, I don't know if you told me,
no, I
but in a Speakeasy,
it's been said.
Oh, hold up.
What happened?
Care Bear.
Uh-oh.
He was killing me. Pause. Y'all remember that? He had me quiet.
Yeah.
He had me quiet.
Jags running game can't do nothing.
Was between my legs, and you saw all these stats, and you was killing me. You remember that?
Yeah.
Trevor Lawrence, he did see that. You owe him an apology. You got smiling with that little hair. You owe him an apology. Now, today, we played a good team in the playoffs at home where it matters most. Duval, and now you over there quiet. I thought it was you. It was him.
He was going tit for tat with them in that fourth quarter, and I disagree. It wasn't a running game that was leading them down the field. It was completions to Brian. It was a completion to Brian Thomas, 18-yard completion that got him going. A 31-yard completion to Parker Washington. He led them on 2 different touchdown drives whenever they needed to, and he did it with his arm.
What about the drop picks though?
Look, drop
you
picks
talking
were
about
there.
stats?
I understand. A bunch of players have drop picks. There's drop picks. I'm sorry. Tom Brady has drop picks and he leads game-winning drives. The reason why we're going to remember Trevor Lawrence is not as good in this game is because whenever it mattered most at the very end, that very last drive, he didn't deliver. And that's fine.
He threw a pick the very last drive.
Yes, he threw a pick. But yes.
But
if you're making that much money out, show, this is nothing I hate. And not even in sports. Job-wise, you paying me good money to come up in this joint. You know what I'm saying?
Bro,
you said how much you said there's 12, how many thousands in here hating on me?
It's like 18,000.
Right, so you paying me for the hate on me. Cool.
Yes.
My thing is, we paying this dude big money. This ain't no baby Trevor Lawrence from Clemson. No, this is a big Trevor Lawrence.
Yeah.
He making big money. And he's not giving me big performances when we need him most. And I'm not letting you get off the hook for that.
But what about this? The only thing I'm going to say, and then I'm done with it, let's get to, y'all got to see this interview in case y'all missed it. It's the craziest thing on social media today. What about the fact that, like, Trevor played a game that was good enough to win? The thought for me, Shady, is like he came up against the biggest dog in the AFC and maybe the biggest dog left in the playoffs. Like, if you score touchdowns on 2 of your final 3 possessions in the fourth quarter, in theory, you're thinking you're going to win.
Yeah.
Like, and not like
you
were
hope your
trailing.
defense can get a stop.
It's not like you were trailing by 28 points. These weren't gimme touchdowns. Like, Trevor Lawrence in the fourth quarter went 11 plays, 62-yard drive, touchdown. 10 plays, 77-yard drive, touchdown. You're thinking, Shady, that should be good enough to win. Unfortunately, Josh Allen exists. And you ran into a bigger dog.
Yeah, you know what? Y'all got it. Because y'all acting like the Buffalo Bills is world beaters. First of all, the Buffalo Bills defense is not that good.
They got the number 1 pass defense in football.
They're not that good.
Number 1 pass defense. Give them their respect.
They're not that good.
Give the pass defense their respect at least.
Listen, I watched the game, yo, and they ran the ball so easy that everything was open. Everything was open. Yo, it was so bad trying to stop the run. They started bringing both the safeties in the box. I ain't see that since Adrian Peterson. So when you talk about throwing the ball to be easy, I mean, he only had 200 yards, 207 yards. Listen. Y'all can say what y'all want. I watched that game, and I was not impressed with Trevor Lawrence. The reason why they lost is because of Trevor Lawrence. Can we talk about that part? Because your team is better than the Bills.
I think you need to give your running backs more than 14 carries if they are running the ball that well. It wasn't like they were playing like just stupid from behind the entire game. It was a 1-possession game the entire time.
All right.
I think you should have given Tootin and Etienne more than 14 carries combined in the game. I mean, I hear you. I think Liam Cohen deserves a bit of the blame here. I think he does. Absolutely. You need to run the ball.
Why not put the ball? Why not? Hold up. See, I want to run the ball because they should have easy money. But when you got a quarterback that's high paid like that and that's so hyped up, why wouldn't you put the ball in his hands?
But here's what's hard for me to blame Liam Cohen. Y'all got to remember, the Jags put up 24 points and missed a gimme field goal. And I say gimme because their kickers made 68. If you put up like that many points in a playoff game, like I can't blame
54
him.
yards ain't a gimme, though.
For
Bro.
him. For a dude who kicks
Still,
68
54
yards.
yards ain't a gimme.
That ain't a gimme.
For
him.
a gimme.
Nah, ain't for
Just
him.
because you made a 66, 68 yard or whatever it was, that doesn't mean that 54 yards is a gimme.
The point I'm making is like the offense was great today for the Jags.
It was great.
Offense was great.
It was a solid enough offense, yeah.
You know what I mean? Offense was cool,
Yeah,
bro.
So wait, also, if Lawrence doesn't force that ball late,
Like, look at their last what 6 possessions? Missed field goal, touchdown.
Yeah.
Acho, but the defense you're going against ain't great, though. Real quick.
Shay, they're the 7th best defense in football.
I don't care about those stats. How about this?
You played a whole season.
How about this? Who the Bills got next?
The Broncos.
They're going to put points up, too.
The Bills are? Or the Broncos?
No, the Broncos.
19-21.
How freaking great are they then? You keep showing you the stats. They put up 24 or 24, right?
Yeah.
Or 27. No, 24. 24.
24.
Oh, okay.
I mean, we saw
And
the
they gonna
Jags
put
beat the
21?
Broncos.
Hold on real quick. He said how good they are. If they gonna put 24 points up, the Broncos gonna put 21 points up. Like, dog.
No,
We saw the Jags beat the Broncos 3 weeks ago.
No,
beat the shit out of them too.
The Bills' defense isn't. All I'm saying is,
Bills
I
isn't that
think
good, yo.
I'm not disappointed in how Trevor played today. I'm
What?
disappointed in Trevor's body of work, but I'm not disappointed in how he played.
I'm not that disappointed. It wasn't like a stinker.
No, it wasn't a
performance.
stinker.
It wasn't a stinker. by any- by any-
the guy ain't Justin Fields. No, he didn't play terrible. No, he didn't play like that. But did he play good? I don't think he played well.
Let me say this: is it not? We've seen maybe 8 quarterbacks play thus far.
Yeah.
I'm going off the top of my head, so I might be wrong. Hasn't Trevor played the 2nd or 3rd best game of them all?
No.
Whoa.
No.
Played better than Herbert. Played as
He
good, not as good as Drake.
He played better. No, he didn't play better than Drake because Drake won.
So
you gonna do that?
I wouldn't say he played better than Stafford. Would you say he played better than Bryce Young?
Played better than Bryce. Played better than Bryce.
Would you say he played better
Purdy,
than Jordan
he played
Love
better
or
than
Caleb
Purdy?
Williams? No.
Oh,
He didn't play
I
better than
forgot
Jordan
that
Love or
game.
Caleb Williams.
Thank you.
I forgot that game.
Purdy?
I forgot that game.
He played better than Jalen.
Yeah,
He played better than.
he played as
I
good
don't
as
know.
not better than Purdy.
He played
No.
about.
He played
right-
good as Purdy.
He played about right there with Purdy. I'm not gonna lie.
No.
He played
No.
about right there with Purdy.
Nah.
He did.
Shady
he
did, bro.
Purdy
He did.
won. There's no way you can say he won the game. He won the game with
Yeah.
dudes that he
But
should have been
Jordan
winning
Love
with.
lost the game, and he played great.
Nah, dude, y'all not. I
Can we
know
get
what
to
it
the
is
interview?
Yeah, y'all love Trevor Lawrence. It's crazy,
Yeah.
bro.
Speaking of Liam Cohen, after the game, there was a reporter that had some encouraging words for him. I'll let you guys take a listen.
I want to tell you, congratulations on your success, young man.
Thank
you.
you.
Hold your head up, all right? You guys have had a most magnificent season.
Thank
And
you.
you did a great job out there today.
Appreciate
so you
it.
just hold your head up, okay?
Thank
and
you,
ladies
ma'am.
and gentlemen, Duval, you the one, all
Thank
right?
you, ma'am.
keep it going. We got another season, okay?
I appreciate
Take
it.
care and much continued success to you and the entire team.
Thank you, ma'am.
You can tell that kind of cheered him up, but he wasn't trying to hear that at that time. Maybe, I don't know. What do you guys think about
Go
that?
ahead, 2-5.
Man, what? That's probably somebody's grandma that prayed for the team or made the team a meal before the game. That was about. Listen, this is not freaking flag football or elementary football. You don't get no appreciation awards. Hey, keep your head up. You played great season. No, my son lost in the playoffs. He's 13. I did to him. Hell no. This is a productive league we're in. Dudes is making millions of dollars. This ain't no pat you on the back. How much he making this year, Care Bear? A lot of money?
Yeah.
Millions, right?
Yeah, Liam Cohen's
Yo, y'all the better team and y'all are at home. There's no way that the Bills and the Jags was comparable. I think
12
the
million.
Jags is a better team than the Bills. And y'all lost that game. I don't want to be patting you on your back. That was some bull crap.
Yeah.
My grandma probably do that to me though.
Bullcrap was crazy. That was very sweet.
You don't want to. She can't say good season. Like it's over. It's nothing else to talk. We
Bruh,
can't talk about next week. We can't talk about.
This is the NFL. What are we talking about?
I mean, she wasn't like, oh, you did. You know, like, she just said your season's over. You did the best you could. Good job and much continued success
That
next
sounded
season.
like a phone call he was going to have with his mom afterwards.
But to me, like, that wasn't the time or the place. That's my thing. Like, a reporter's job isn't to console the
She
coach.
wasn't a reporter. Couldn't have been a reporter.
But she's out,
She
out
was,
there
yeah,
like
she
she's
was
out there
a
like a reporter's job is not to console a coach. A reporter's job is to like extrapolate information that we couldn't garner while watching the game.
Right.
So like coach want to get consoled, that's what his wife's for. It's what those kids are for.
Right.
It's what mom is for. It's what pops is for. Grandma, auntie, and them. But like a reporter's job isn't to come take up time in the middle of these scrums and Care Bear, I'm sure you've been a part of several of them. Take up time in the middle of these scrums to be like, hey coach, you did a great job. You should be really proud of yourself. And here's what threw me off is I thought it was going to end with a question. I love that as a preface. If it was like, hey, coach, you did a great job. You should be really proud of yourself this season. Hey, answer this for me. Trevor Lawrence, final play, that interception. Do you like how aggressive he was, or you wish he would? Like, start with that, but get to a question and give us some information. Go ahead, Tupac.
I ain't his dad. I ain't his aunt. I ain't his mom. I ain't about to give you no pep talk. You the head coach of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Why we doing all that? What happened in the game, coach? What happened to the quarterback? What happened to, ask questions
Why
like
did
that.
you give Tootin and ETN 14 carries?
Now,
You know what I'm saying?
But Shady, in this world of ultra toxicity where everybody's negative and all the reporters already gonna make them, are gonna tick them off anyway, is there not a world where it's like, you know what? Thank you for her.
What are we thanking her for, Acho?
Because here's what we know. We know that Liam Cohen probably just experienced his most painful defeat of his coaching career because he's a head coach. Had never been a head coach before, and he's in a playoff game. We never get actually treated like humans. Like, I think that post-game pressers are the dumbest things in the world. So you want me to have just experienced some of the worst pain I've ever experienced, and now you want me to sit at a podium, throw a bunch of mics in my face, and ask me some questions that are rhetorical, but you just want to get a rise out of me? A.J. Brown today didn't answer questions for that very reason.
I'm with Shady, though. It's not that deep, and also, you get paid $12 million to coach this game. It's a part of it to go out there and get people asking you questions.
Time out.
Like,
I know I got a lot of rich friends. I got some billionaire friends. Okay, that's a lot of rich people that they went to school for all these years.
He connect me
to do all these different things, right? And now they start making their money. My man, you getting millions of dollars to coach a sport. Like, you out there, you catch a football, and I'm gonna pay you millions of dollars. A sport. We ain't freaking saving lives or doing heart surgery. So let's not act like it's that serious. Dude, I ain't about to say, oh, my great year. And listen, home, that ain't my job. What happened this season? What happened this game? What happened in the playoff game? What happened to your quarterback? What happened to your defense? What happened to the running back? Ask them questions. You know what I'm thinking about? Even when the negative stuff in the world, because it's super negative in this world. Bro, we a sport. And let's keep it as such. I don't do nothing more and nothing less. That lady, I love her, and I know them type of ladies. You know what she is? She's a strong black woman that just loves people.
Correct.
Because that's how my grandma would say something like that to me. But grandma, this is a $1 billion sport, and there's no place for that.
But Shady, that sounds wild.
Go
ahead, you could.
I just want to know where this energy was for Draymond when he wanted to sit out for Christmas. It's the same type of thing. That's your job. You get paid $25.8 million a year, but you want to sit out for Christmas. But so he
I agree to that though. I said I can understand what he's saying.
Yeah.
But yo, if you gotta sign that check for your 25, because he makes $25 million a year.
Correct.
And I say, yo, if you go out there and you play on Christmas and you make this money or you don't, I guarantee he's gonna do it. I said that.
Yeah, but you also said like you felt where he was coming from. Like he should be with his family. He should be able to be with his family.
No. I said I understand him. I get it. I've been there. It's a lot of people that play this game. They ain't get see their kids born. They got
right.
They're getting their son. But my thing is, you sign up for this. See, I hear people like, "Oh man, football sports is a trade slave thing." No, it's not. It's not.
Right.
We about to pay you millions to play a sport that you grew up loving. That's optional.
Yeah.
So, coach,
Yeah.
it's optional to be a coach. Now I don't know what his career. I don't know what he wanted to be in life. But you the head coach of the Jaguars, and that's a great responsibility. You make a lot of money for that. Do that. I ain't about to be cheering you up. Hey, your first year, yo, Grace, man, what?
I guess, but here's my thing.
I thought it was wholesome though.
That's my thing. Like,
right.
Shady, you know
man.
how much hate, and you're right. We do get paid to be hated on, right? When people be tweeting all these bad things, that I'm like, well, it don't matter. Like, we get paid to be hated on. That's part of it. You take it. But I do think, like, are we so accustomed to negativity that now we've joined the negativity? Now we see something sweet, something genuine, something earnest, something kind. We're like, get the hell out of here. I want more toxicity.
Yeah.
Like, are we Shady? Are we so accustomed?
I'm not there for that. I hate. Listen, I don't follow TMZ. I don't follow none of that negative stuff.
Don't.
Shade Room, I block all that because I'm not into negativity.
Yeah.
But what I ain't gonna do is like, coach, you play good, I'll talk about you good. You play bad, I'll talk about you bad. And I talk about the game. It's never personal.
Yeah.
But I ain't about to be like, hey, hold that chin up. Hey, what? Come on, dude.
Yeah.
Bruh.
Yeah, it was just kind of awkward.
I know, real talk. I know they was in there like.
But it was only awkward because it's unusual.
Yes.
Yeah, it's awkward
It's
because
not. It's not
normal.
inherently awkward to console somebody after something bad happened to them. That's not weird. That's not. That's.
It's just not, I guess, their job to console you.
It hasn't been their job to do that. But
I don't know. I'm all aboard just doing something out of the ordinary at pressers. I mean, I've done it multiple times. I went to the combine. Everybody's asking these players, "Did you work out with the Bengals? Did you work out?" And I was like, "Yo, do you think the birds are real?" And then I watched a bunch of players not know that birds are real and whatnot. Ended up going viral and whatnot. I think that's just it's something that humanizes them in a way.
Why'd you ask that question now?
Because I thought it was funny. My friends was up on the podium.
See,
so I was like,
trying to be funny, but see, his thing was trying to be funny. You know what I mean? That's different.
Yeah. But she was trying to be loving and caring.
She was trying to be loving and
she
caring.
took up 15 seconds of the presser. Like it wasn't like she went up there and made a 3-minute speech, consoling them, patting them on the back, giving them a massage on the shoulder. She took up 15 seconds.
It was 19 seconds, and then it was on to the next question.
If we can be honest, because I've seen a lot of reporters get hot about this. Y'all's questions are whack, and we don't garner any information from the questions y'all ask anyway. So she probably had a better use of her 15 seconds than you that are hate tweeting her have of your 15 seconds. Hey, coach, what do you think went wrong today? Yeah, we just didn't play well. We didn't execute good enough. Quarterback has to be better. I got to coach better. Hey, coach, what do you think y'all could have done better today? Yeah, no, we didn't execute. We didn't do good enough. Quarterback could have been better. I got to play better. So all y'all that are actually like hate tweeting, I'm talking to the reporters now. Hate tweeting her, she's taking up time. Bruh, y'all's questions are relatively worthless too, and y'all's questions and answers aren't that easy.
And I don't even freaking back up the media, because the media to me is like whatever. But that's their job. Their job is to ask questions that fans want to know. There's fans out there that may be negative that want to know, yo, how'd you guys lose to a bad Bills team? They want to know that. Well, what people don't want to know is like, oh, well, why are you putting your personal feelings in this question with the media?
But here's my thing. Let's take it. Let's level this conversation in, because if you want to know how people in the media are so lazy with their questions anyway, that's why they don't get good answers. So if you're gonna be lazy and trash with a question, then like she used up the time better. Now, I for the most part, I actually agree with Shady. I just don't think time or place. I've just seen a lot of people saying like, you're taking up time for a question. I'm like, bruh, y'all don't even know enough about the game to know how to ask a question that's going to actually be conducive to getting a good answer. So stop actually hating on this.
Also, was she a reporter?
I think she
that right there is why I think what she did was smart, even for her job.
She might get fired.
We are talking about this right now. You like, as a reporter, your job is to get clicks. It's to get people watching or reading your articles, watching your clips, whatever it was. She did her job today to a great degree. I got roasted for asking them questions about, do you think that planes are real or something? You know what I mean? Like, do you think space is real? I got flamed for that, but also at the same time, what I posted went way more viral than anybody else that was asking, hey, how did your workout with the Bengals go? Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, obviously people want to know that stuff, but now she's being talked about more than any other reporter at that press conference.
What if your goal ain't this? It's not for like clicks and trying to be viral. What if it's like you just want to know?
In media?
Yeah.
Your job is to get those clicks. Without that, you don't have a media source. Yeah. Without people watching, I'm just going to stuff.
I don't know. Well, we got different opinions on that, because I think there's some people that may ask questions because they just want to know that football question. There's people on TV. Of course. People on TV that's not worried about going viral. They're like, hey, what happened here? I don't know this lady, and I get through arguing two different things. I'm just saying, I'm happy what she did. No, I'm not. I'm sorry. I don't mind what she did because I have family like that. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But that's time and the place. Like, agreed. After a game to your grandson, agreed. But come on, man. This is a presser of an NFL team.
Care Bear, where we at, G?
Look, keep it pushing. Last topic of the day.
Last one of the day.
I don't want to leave. About Josh Allen. Look, when trailing versus the Jags today, the man was 14 of 16 on 195 total yards, 3 touchdowns, and a 133.1 passer rating. Unbelievably clutch yet again in the playoffs. It's just what Josh Allen does. Did this win prove that Josh Allen has what it takes to get these Bills to the Super Bowl?
Absolutely. This win proved a couple things to me, though. This win proved that, to me, again, confirmed winning and losing, it's on the quarterback. If you don't want to use the sentence, winning is a quarterback stat, fine. But winning and losing is on the quarterback. Did you watch that game today? Josh Allen off his back foot. I thought he was throwing the ball away. Brandon Cooks, bomb. Shakur got busy, bomb. They stopped the running game. James Cook couldn't get active. Josh Allen said, it's fine. I'm going to rush for 2 touchdowns. I'm going to throw a touchdown. I'm not going to turn the ball over. Why'd the Jags lose? because Trevor Lawrence turned the ball over. If Josh Allen would have committed the same sin that Trevor Lawrence committed on Josh Allen's last drive and thrown a pick, the Bills lose. Instead, Josh Allen protects the football, goes down the field, scores a touchdown, the Bills win. It's all about Josh Allen. So long as the Bills don't match up against the Houston Texans in the playoffs, Bills are going to the Super Bowl.
I agree. Josh Allen's special. You know, they said that Brandon Cooks couldn't play no more last year for some reason. I don't know what that was about.
Look at him today.
He looked good with Josh Allen. Josh Allen's so special, man. It's like, and I don't want to take shots at the Bills because I love the Bills. They did a lot of great things for me, but he's overmatched. His team is not the same, and he's still beating these good teams that have that's better all around than him, right? But it shows you he could put that cape on, and that's why I don't mind when quarterbacks get paid, but I just rather the quarterback that deserves to get paid. Josh deserves to get paid as an elite quarterback because he's an elite quarterback. When my team is not super talented and I don't have this player, that player, or this guy's hurt, or I don't have this good wide receiver core, I still make plays. If the Bills did not have Josh Allen and they had a top 10 quarterback, maybe 6 and down, I don't know if they win this game.
Yeah. You know what this fourth quarter reminded me of?
What's that?
You know that saying of like a Chrysler 300 looked like a Phantom till the Phantom rolled
Phantom pull up, G.
Josh Allen is
Until
that
the
Phantom.
pull
You
up.
saw it right here, and this is when you knew really, okay, Josh Allen's back.
Oh,
is back.
this was the one I'm talking about.
This is the first attempt. This is the one to Brandon Cooks off his back foot right here. I mean, just making plays
I
happen.
thought he was throwing this away, Kieran.
Dude, I mean,
I thought he was throwing the ball
He-
away.
his ability-
He dropped one like that today,
Yes.
too, though.
And I think for as much as we've talked about maybe the Trevor Lawrences and the Justin Herberts of the world being overrated, Josh Allen as a playoff performer, I think is one of the most underrated players in all of sports right
That's
now.
nice, cuz.
He is unbelievable come playoff time. I think after today, I think the 2 touchdowns that he got today, it takes him to 27 touchdowns and 27 touchdowns and only 5 turnovers in his playoff career. It's unbelievable, unprecedented what he's doing, and he shows up time and time again when his team needs him the
Kieran,
most.
here's what I need you to do. Go back to that play. Rome, prepare to pull it up again. Y'all got to understand, and Shady can speak to this. You realize how much information a quarterback has to process that quickly?
fast, yeah.
Yep.
Like, Rome, pull up this play and I'll talk through it momentarily. So right now, the defense is trying to present we're in a too high. Kieran, play it, then pause it.
Yep.
Okay, boom. Now all of a sudden you see that Mike linebacker dropping, but then you see it looks like the Will linebacker's going. Shady, that running back probably should scan and pick it up. Correct
should,
me if
yep,
I'm wrong.
yeah, he should.
Running back should scan and pick up that blitz.
Stop.
Yep.
Guess who the running back is? ain't
What's his name
Cook.
got hurt too, didn't he?
All right, I'm just going to help you out. It's no running back. Shakira.
It's Khalil Shakir.
Got
backfield, yep.
you.
He don't know who the hell he blocking.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Josh is special, dude.
Okay, hit play. Okay, pause it again. Now Josh has a free runner. But look at, Josh is about to throw the ball to a person that is still at the 48-yard line. Like, y'all, you can see every receiver in frame. You see them all.
Here's Cooks right here.
That's Cooks
Yep.
right there. He's at the 48-yard line. But this is why I say and fervently believe, Josh, you got to go to the Super Bowl this year. There's no Lamar. There's no Burrow. There's no Pat. Like, Josh, you're going to go up against Trevor Lawrence. And people say, like, Acho, it's team. Sure. But at the end of the day, Trevor Lawrence had the ball in his hands last. And what was Trevor Lawrence's final play? A pick. Josh Allen had the ball in his hands last. And what was Josh Allen's final play? A touchdown. If you invert their final plays, the Bills lose and the Jags win. So long as Josh can keep applying pressure, eventually
but what about-
Rodgers will break and Bo Nix will break.
But see, that's the problem I'm trying to tell you, though. Like, now I'm at a point where I'm not doing quarterback versus quarterback no more. I don't know who freaking made me believe that. That's a lie. It's team versus team. Because now when you play a team like, because they hyped up the Trevor Lawrence. I knew he wasn't that good. Obviously, it showed today. But when you play against the Broncos, and now Brandon Cooks is going to be on Sartain, or you play against the Texans, you see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Where now, we rushing and we covering, and we gonna run the ball.
Yeah.
If they ran that ball today, you know what happens? I don't know if they win. I think they have a better chance to win. But you keep Josh Allen on the sideline.
Yeah. I also think in football history, there's too many examples where we can clearly see the quarterback wasn't the reason this team got to the Super Bowl. I think when you look at Rex Grossman, that 2006 Bears team.
He was weak, too.
Devin
But
Hester had
here's-
as many touchdowns as their
But
starting
here's
running
my
back
problem,
did.
Kieran. Don't look at the outlier. Look at the rule.
Don't look at the exception to the rule.
Like,
okay.
yeah, you were right. The dude for the Ravens, baldhead, Trent
You
Dilfer.
still need a team,
Rex
though.
You do. But remember, the Bills have a team. How the Bills end the game? With a pick.
Of course.
Like, the Bills defense got 2 picks.
Yeah.
Tre'Davious White went crazy. Matt Milano played a really good game. Proud of him. So, like, the Bills have a team. Now, if you run up against the Texans, I'm not ignorant to the fact that the Texans defensively are a buzzsaw. But, Shady, what I loved about the Bills today, Jags have a really good run defense. But Trevor, Josh Allen, he just found the weakness.
Yeah.
First big play was to Dawson Knox or Kincaid, one of the tight ends.
Yeah.
I'm like, smart. I'm like, because you're like, okay, my receivers aren't that good. But my tight end on my linebackers, my tight ends on their safeties, I like that matchup.
You know they had trouble, though? When they had trouble is when they started playing man on them. All the highlights you showing me is zone. The Bills struggle at man.
Yeah.
Keon Coleman got some plays today.
Yeah.
They was in cover 2 and Josh hit him in the hole. What happens when we play man?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But then it goes back to
Okay.
then you need those 3 corners, which the Texans have, that can completely eliminate. Shakur's a good player. No, he's not a great player, obviously, but he's a good player. Like, Shakur can beat some CB2s.
Yeah, I'm going to put my number 1 on him.
Yeah. But then here's what I'm going to do. Then I'm going to move him to the slot. You feel me? And if you want to put your number one in the slot, then that nickel who's never played on the outside, can you play on the outside? So, like, the Texans, however, though, we're talking about this off camera. Lassiter, Petrie, and Stingley. Those all.
But every time I seen the Bills struggle is when dudes say, you know what? We're gonna contain Josh Allen. He's not scrambling. We're gonna play press man,
Yes, sir.
too high, and let's see what happens. And now he's got to hold the ball and do all these crazy stuff.
Yeah.
We gonna see though.
We gonna see.
Yeah. I think we are gonna have to see. I also think with the winning thing, I understand what you're saying, like it being conducive, like quarterback play being conducive to winning, but also at the same time, that team matters so much.
Looking like Eagles,
and I just hate the head to head. I'm cool with saying that. Okay, quarterback went out there. The reason why they won or lost, it was in the quarterback's hands. I understand that 9 times out of 10, most of the time it is.
Yes.
But when we go head to head, I don't think that's fair. I think when one team has a clear deficiency, Super Bowl for instance, Patrick Mahomes versus Tom Brady, dude, that offensive line had no chance against Shaq Barrett and them, and like none.
No, I agree.
They had 2. We had 2 tackles
Eric
out.
Fisher was out.
That don't count.
Yeah.
But what I will say is, I don't believe that no more, y'all. My team proved me that. There's times where Saquon Barkley had 240 yards.
Yeah.
And then giving Jalen Hurts the win. I'm thinking like,
no, here's where I say, like,
Yeah.
I'm not so ignorant as to ignore exceptions. If you have a phenomenal team, Philadelphia Eagles, if there are glaring injuries, but like if you remove,
if you have a bad team like Josh Allen,
if you remove, at the end of the day, to me, those teams are comparable. The Jags and the Bills are comparable. The Jags don't roll out there with a super team. Like I think they had, I don't know if they might have had maybe one All-Pro. You know what I mean? Like they're a good team. So a great quarterback can overcome that. If you go out there with a super team, Philadelphia Eagles of last year, Niners in the past, Texans defense, Josh, you're not overcoming a super team.
who has the worst team in this playoff?
I think the Steelers.
Oh,
I think the Steelers.
Yeah.
They not winning nothing.
They're not winning.
I don't think
Who's
the
number
Steelers
2?
win anything.
Niners?
Second worst, you're saying.
Oh, Niners for sure.
They not winning nothing.
But see, what's crazy is, I agree with that. I agree with
You know
that.
what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Then I would say the Bills are right after that.
And only way the Bills went.
But you know what's
Josh
crazy?
so good.
I think this is a year that should prove quarterback winning because I think all the rosters are like
My argument is
the best
though,
team is the
look,
Rams.
This is my argument though. Josh Allen can go out there again, right? He could put up a crazy performance, and we've seen this already in his career. Where you go out there, you put up 350 total yards and 3 touchdowns against Kansas City, you score 13 seconds left, and then you lose the game, and it's like, well, Josh didn't get it done. Why? Why is that?
Well, Pat,
it's
Pat
unfair
did.
to him.
It's not a knock, but it's like Pat was better.
Let's say this year Josh Allen goes out there. He's fighting for his life. The run game's completely gone against the Texans. He puts up 250 total himself and 2 touchdowns, no turnovers. They just come up short because they don't block consistently enough to make stuff happen on the offensive side of the ball. Is it his fault they didn't win? They didn't win?
No,
that's what you're setting up. It's like, it's your fault. No more excuses.
But here's my thing is, I'm not going to let a couple examples completely undermine the truth. If you ever want to bet on or make a lineup for a game, quite literally, choose the team with the best quarterback. If we look at all the playoff games, Matthew Stafford is better than Bryce Young. Not a coincidence they won. Drake Maye's better than Justin Herbert. Not a coincidence they won. Josh Allen is better than Trevor Lawrence. Not a coincidence they won. Okay, if you want to say that Jalen Hurts is better than Brock Purdy, bet. So right now I'm 3 out of 4. What other games?
Caleb Williams, Jordan Love.
Caleb Williams, Jordan Love, toss up. But like you can say whoever you
Caleb
think
in
is
year
better.
2 is
You can say whoever's like. So my point being is like it's not a coincidence that the teams with the best quarterbacks won all of the games, if not 80% of them.
So real quick, so that means the team has the best quarterback wins the Super Bowl.
I think 80 to 90% of the time the team with the best quarterback wins. But I'll make room for the 10%. I know it's late. I know we got to get up out of here. Social Tray. Get these super chats before we dip, big dog. As many as you feel like getting, even though I'm trying to get to dinner before 11 o'clock.
Okay, let's get it then. Our guy Devin Thomas sent a $50 super chat and said, Shady, how you going to blame Harbaugh for the Chargers loss but don't want to hold Nick accountable?
But that was Shady's point.
That was Shady's point.
That was
Shady's point.
That's my point, dude. Acho don't like, you know what I'm saying? He just don't. He blaming Nick for everything, but Harbaugh don't get no blame for nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Orlando Turner 18 said, how do y'all give grace to Hurts and Eagles offense, blaming Patullo, who has better personnel than the Chargers, but Acho's putting more on Herbert, with whose personnel not looking or worse.
Because Herbert does this consistently. Hurts is a Super Bowl MVP. Hurts has 6 playoff wins, I think.
But
Hurts
bro,
Hurts and Herbert are on the same.
So you giving him them wins, and it's like, yo, you gotta get to the Super Bowl.
But here's my thing, Hurts. I don't think Hurts has ever sold in the playoffs.
Well, you don't have to sell when you got them dudes behind you.
He goes out there and doesn't lose games though. He doesn't go out there and win them.
Bro, the Super Bowl last year.
No, I mean, yeah, but also it's a game plan. That's
okay, the
designed.
Rams game. That low-scoring affair where Hurts accounted for like 3 touchdowns.
Did Saquon have like 150 in that game?
Come on, man.
Yeah, multiple explosive runs in that game.
And so did Hurts.
Wait, hold up.
Rams game last year in the playoffs.
Yeah.
He dominated that game?
No, he didn't dominate it, but like he went out there and he made winning plays.
He had the first long touchdown.
44 yards, yep.
And then after that, he had a tush push joint?
I'm saying like Hurts plays well in the playoffs. Herbert doesn't. It's not even.
Yeah, it's different roles though. Because you got to drive that joint. You got to actually put the key in there.
He had 7 for 70 on the ground. Saquon ran for 205 yards and had 2 touchdowns in that game.
He don't want to talk about that.
I like Jalen Hurts over Justin.
Jalen Hurts had 128 yards that game.
He had a 44-yard rushing touchdown, though, 2-5. That matters.
Saquon
was in the
also
first
had a
quarter.
78-yard rushing touchdown.
Yeah, that was the first quarter. That's it? That's all you going to talk about? The whole 4 quarters?
I like Jalen Hurts over Justin Herbert. Justin Herbert should be in the conversation.
But I'm saying, but where's the argument on that at? Because like I should say the same that you saying because they were winning. But damn it, when I sit
what
back,
about the Super Bowl? Dots, Smitty, 60-yarder.
Let me say it again to you. You got to get there.
Then Jalen Hurts did that.
All right.
I mean, he's not God.
It's late, dog, and I ain't want to argue the same thing. You telling me just okay? My man had 200-something yards, 2 touchdowns, and my man had 128 yards, and you telling me that he's driving?
I'm not saying he's driving. I'm saying in the game, Jalen Hurts had 200 yards.
The game is 22-28. It was a close game the whole time.
So every play matters.
Yeah, every play matters.
Okay, so we had no turnovers. We had a 44-yard rushing touchdown to get on the board. We had 200 total yards.
Is that going and winning the game, or is that doing your job?
No, but
he's doing his job.
But again, it's more games are lost than won. I fervently believe that, especially as a defender.
I'm a believer that Jalen Hurts is the trailer, not the tractor. The tractor last season was Saquon Barkley in that running game. That's what opened up the pass in the Super Bowl. That's what opened up everything for them.
But I would rather be a trailer on a winning team than a tractor on a team that gets bounced in the first round.
But everybody can't be a trailer. Everybody can't have the luxury to do that.
Agreed. But like, I'm not going to compare a quarterback that's 0-3 in the playoffs with multiple head coaches across multiple seasons to a quarterback that's like 6-3 in the playoffs. It's nonsensical to me.
He's
0-3. He's 0-3 in the playoffs. I don't want to talk about Justin Herbert. Win a playoff game. Just one.
That's all you need, just one. He gets
Please.
one. Okay.
Just win one.
We got another $50 super chat from Christopher Robinson. Harbaugh took Kaepernick, Crabtree, and the end of his career, Randy Moss, to the Super Bowl, so maybe Justin is just not his guy.
Hello.
Joshua Kinder said, at some point we have to come to terms with the fact that most quarterbacks are just competent. The elite are the elites for a reason, and it ain't many of them. Teams need to stop paying competent like they're elite because they can't carry a team.
He says that all the time.
Nelson Lloyd said, hold up, Acho.
Oh.
Ute beat Stingley last year on a deep throw. Plus, with as bad as the Patriots were last year, they still almost beat the Texans. If Maye didn't make the mistake in the fourth quarter, that they could have beaten that team.
regular season Patriots game last year.
Yeah, I'm like the Patriots weren't in the playoffs. Like
nobody remembers that game. It was a regular season game. Like,
well, you do because you're just
almanac.
Yeah, you're
what, an almanac? Oh,
yeah, you are. Childless Cat Lady said, "Love you boys so much."
Childless Cat Lady.
Childless Cat Lady.
There you go. Clap for women in the speakeasy.
Women in the speakeasy.
That's true. That's true. We love it. Distraught when you guys are off the air. Love Trey and Care Bear. Not to touch a nerve and in the most respectful way possible. Is there any chance we see the beautiful one again? I'm not sure who she's referring to there because I am by and large the best looking guy in the studio. So I don't know who she wants to see again. But
I'm here, baby. You know what I mean? Just call me. I'm here.
She said, please start an office fund for Scapegoat Bears therapy.
Hey, listen, I'm here on Sundays and Saturdays now.
Bear.
Yep, and there it is. Now I dry snitch, but he just said he's a. Yep.
You called him out though.
Listen. Last one I got. Nick Velasquez 97 said, "Love the show, curveball, but does anyone on the show know a good prosthetist in the SoCal area? My brother was in a motorcycle accident three days ago and lost a leg. His 26th birthday was 2 days ago. God bless. #Go Birds."
I heard that.
I don't know,
brother.
Any doctors of prosthetics.
I would have saved that super chat money for the prosthetic too.
You said what?
I would have saved that super chat money for the prosthetic.
Okay, it's just $20, but
actually, that one's going.
Prosthetic's gonna cost more
than 20 to you, right?
More than 20. Yeah.
Down payment.
There's insurance for that. He's got insurance.
Yeah,
so hopefully the brother's got insurance.
Acho can pay for it.
Acho can pay for it.
Acho can pay for it right now.
Lost a leg in a motorcycle accident. Yeah,
dang. I'm glad he's alive though. Honestly.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. My dad was in a severe motorcycle accident. Really? Yeah, had to get like 92 staples in his chest. Broke his leg in 6 places, his neck, his back. Yeah, it was rough. So I definitely sympathize.
He still ride?
He wants to, but my daughter won't let him. She looked him in the eye in the hospital and said, "Joe, you promised me that you're never gonna ride again."
That's real.
And he said, "Yeah." So
I've been like, shit.
Real. It was a relatively peaceful day in the Speakeasy. I'm proud of us.
Was it?
After yesterday. After yesterday, I'm proud of us.
I don't know. That Eagle pack is still in the air.
Yo, one of my favorite best friends growing up, he had like a allergic reaction from smoking crack. And look, he promised me he would never smoke again. You know what he's doing right now? He's still smoking crack. So your daughter, she got a special, you know what I mean?
What was the reaction that he had, just out of curiosity? What? I never heard of
a lot of this allergic reaction. A lot of sweating, a lot of itching, crack, a lot of moving around, a lot of fast moving, you know what I'm saying?
I don't think that's a reaction. I think that's just side effects.
No, and he always say, huh, and what? Huh? What? Huh? What?
Even if you're not talking to him, he just...
Yeah, like that.
Okay. Care Bear, you got some smoke for us tomorrow, you said?
You better not have some smoke for y'all guys tomorrow. We will be back here.
Mark my words, please, here in the Speakeasy family. Y'all keep receipts. I would strongly advise.
I'd advise against it, Care Bear.
Strongly advise. And I would encourage you all to strongly advise Care Bear to not come with any smoke that's not a cigar tomorrow.
Care Bear, I'm going to let you know, Care Bear.
I will be coming with the receipts.
Care Bear, we're sitting on a nuclear weapon.
I'm letting you know, Care Bear.
Literally, I don't know if you saw
better
the
be a good bear. Don't even tip him off. Don't show our hand.
I ain't even
don't show our hand.
We good.
Hey, Bear, be a tough bear tomorrow.
We good. The karma already struck with the Philadelphia Eagles today. Those Eagles are done.
All right.
Acho need to get out of here so he can play in more snow. Steph need to go out there.
That was a good one, though.
Yeah. Trey need to get out of here so he can go cry again. And look, we have a show here tomorrow. 11:15 p.m. Eastern. 10:15 p.m. Central.
We got 12,000 left in the chat, I think.
Don't pick out yet.
I gotta go.
I'm about to leave. Once I finish this, I'm gone.
It's 11 o'clock,
8:15 p.m. Pacific time. Look, ladies and gentlemen, we will be back here tomorrow for Care Bear Kid. For LaShawn Shady McCoy, for Maye Acho, Social Trey. We will see you guys here tomorrow after the Texans and Steelers game right here in the Speakeasy.
Somewhere.
Go shoot some layups, Philadelphia. Pitchers and catchers reporting in a month. It's baseball season now, pal. Have a good one. We'll see you guys next time.
Bunny hopping?
That's Acho bunny hopping. That's crazy, man.
Saying that snow is crazy. I gotta go.